Y'all already know what it is, man. When it come down to this shit for real, man. This VP shit, this new Drag City, this Pimp Soup shit, this shit for real, man. Yo, Sin, when I see you next time, we gonna get our early morning drink on. You know what's poppin', man. Two-Face, what up, man? H&R Block, what up, Matt? What up? I know what it is, man. It's that ugly shit, man. Harlem, BX. All my barrels, man. Let's get the small fucking paper, nigga. Keep it pimpin'.
Hello? The toughest done that the bomba clout out this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how much you motherfuckers yell. I don't care what you do out this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going to stop the Mathrewski Boyz. Okay. See the video, man. You know what I'm saying?
I already know what it is. Pimp Soup, new drag.
It is today. All right, get the likes up ASAP, no Rocky.
City, motherfucker.
All right.
Early. Yo, Ben the Hawk.
All right. I just spoke to Henny, about to pull up. We're going to start these commercials up. Get your popcorn. It's on down.
Y'all already know what it is, man. When it come down to this shit for real, man. This VP shit, this new Drag City, this Pimp Soup shit, this shit for real, man. Yo, Sin, when I see you next time, we gonna get our early morning drink on. You know what's poppin', man. Two-Face, what up, man? H&R Block, what up, Matt? What up? I know what it is, man. It's that ugly shit, man. Harlem, BX. All my barrels, man. Let's get the small fucking paper, nigga. Keep it pimpin', bitches. I already know what it is. Pimp Soup, new Drag City, motherfucker. Early. Yo, Ben the Hawk, what's good, nigga? Right now.
Hating ass niggas suck my dick, no homo, nigga. I bust my shit, don't get it confused. Strictly the blues, niggas think it's TV. I give them strictly the news. Bang bang, thinking Whippy can lose. It's VP, I'ma kill me a fool. Pop a shot, dip in the school. If one rock missing, you fool. Let's take a high rise, dip in the pool. Get your swimming on. I keep my ear to the streets, I get my lesson on. Talk behind my back, I get they missing on. Old man sitting by the river, I'm somewhere in Detroit, ready to give my pissing on. I'm pissed off at these haters getting they snitching on. Well, mama, that's okay. Johnny got a kitchen for 'em. Cut they body up. They don't need them anyway. They fucking with the wrong weight class. This is heavyweights. I ain't taking my time no more. It's time to set it straight. Can't eat with me, you ain't eating. Pick a better plate. I got a better case. Shit, I'm good in the hood. I got better taste. I'm in a better place. In this position of power, I'm ahead of the race. Fam camp, if you thinking you better than face, you ain't better than the
Shit like that, shit like that,
shit like that. Closed casket, if something like dope in the stage. If the rope break, then it's nothing controlling your fate. I'm my own man, so I'm dealing with my own cake. Niggas try to play my hand, I got the most spades. Niggas gon' hate from Lennox Ave to Broadway, St. Nick to Convent, First Ave to 55th. Play with my bread and I'ma let the semi live. So tough, get burned when the Henny sip. My call, my ball when the pain
ass niggas suck my dick, no homo, nigga. I bust my shit, get me confused. Strictly the blues, niggas think it's TV. I give them.
All right, it's not your birthday, Mac, man.
Strictly the news, nigga. Yeah. Bang, bang, thinking Whippy could lose. A-gang about to get me some shoes and slide off. Dirt bag me a bitch. Then we ride off slick, keep some adamant clips till we die off. I buy a soft rocket up into the right structure. Old heads, young kids to the white truckers. I might as well be a savage. Rocks with the carrots, got a boxy little rabbit. Car straight boxy niggas yapping like parrots. Ock with the clock, ride with me, yeah, the Arabs. I get a bag of that Raw and Max. Smoke with me, checkmate, tell a pawns relax. We got questions, fuck you, it's your mom reacts. Cock weapons come through off Congiac. 1-2 homes and line down the block. My little niggas ready to put your mind down the block. You know, niggas can take it grind down the block and scrap my Jose before I climb out the drop. Beige drop, nigga, big time like play prop. Time about to stop the motherfuckers I gave props. Send them to the ground, make them great copies. Send them niggas down, make them bass rock. Get them niggas pound in the K-Wop.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that. Henny was good, brother.
Shit like that, shit like that.
Yo, what up, nigga?
They got my dog, they got my dog, they got my dog, they got my dog. All right, let's
I was gonna pull up, I'll pull up.
Yeah, let me get this shit together real quick. Here we go. Now we
¿Cómo I can't see the chat? TV.
But on the StreamYard, you gotta hit the. If you turn your camera around, it'll be the same size as mine. Like if you turn it sideways, I mean you don't have to, but you can keep it that way if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Shit like that.
How do I make my whole screen? Because that shit is not.
Turn it back. Turn it back. You can turn back.
What up, though?
All right. Salute everybody in the chat. You want to shout out the chat?
Yeah, shout out to the chat. I can't see the chat. I gotta look at the TV, and I don't want to keep. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole chat. Whoever's in this bitch.
Well, I'm Psycho, so let me just let you know everybody in the chat. You got East New York 318. You got the real just freshies in the building. Oh, let me put everything on the screen on the stage because you might be able to see it that way. Let me see on the screen on the
I'm just gonna look at the TVs. Humble salute, Rose salute, Jess salute, from Bumbly salute to the chat. You heard? Alfie, appreciate you pulling up.
There you go, right there. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's even more small now. I can't. I'm gonna look at the TV. You heard? DBS salute. Yeah, I'm not worried about the chat right now. Salute to everybody that's pulling up. Respectfully.
We respectfully. Yo, what do you mean respectfully, bro? It's a dirty sector, bro.
That's a fact.
All right, let's go there, right? Now, before we go anywhere, you know what I'm saying, before we go too far with the show, right? I do want people to know that we dropping the link today, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So we'll allow y'all to, you know what I mean? Just in case y'all don't understand, Mathrewski Boyz, there's a brand you can trust, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about some of that. I do want to tell y'all that specifically with me, I like taking lemons and putting sugar on it, you know what I'm saying? That, so to speak. And I did take some notes today, you know what I mean? You want to tell how you doing, how you feeling today? I want to make sure you ready to go and shit like that.
Listen, as soon as I turned my camera on, I heard the music going and shit like that. The minute I turned my camera on, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready.
All right. Okay. Check it out. Right. All right. I think this is going to end up being one of those things. It's going to be it's going to be a 2-part series type shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. Subscribe. Hit the like button, all that stuff, right? So let's just start like this, right? Because we're gonna definitely get to the you know what I'm saying, the mess and all that shit later on. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the chat.
Hey yo, and my three oldest kids too are in the bushes. You heard? Respectfully, they said they might type, but I told them not to. You heard? So
and you know, I'm following your lead. You know what I'm saying? And
But they grown though, you know what I'm saying? And they hip to the bullshit that I've been going through. So it's none of that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we can't really talk about this. We can't, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's your world today. I need everybody to hit the like button. Let's get them likes up.
That's a fact.
And it's your world, and we're gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, we're gonna go there. But I do want to let you know that if they want to step up, those are your children. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact, but they don't want to. They said that they might type, they might drop down and shit like that. For the most part, they just there to support and shit like that. You heard?
For being such a bad father, man, you do have a lovely support base. You know what I'm saying? So salute to your kids, all of them.
That's a fact. Shout out to Ivy, shout out to Quentin, and shout out to AJ, our Janice Jr. You heard?
Respectfully. Now let's get the likes up, right? Now let's just start this like this. I know it's real cliche, but I need to do this because even me, I don't know the answers to all the questions about Henny, right? So we started from here, right? And we're going to dog walk them, right? Where you from? You know what I'm saying? And how was you brought up?
Shit. Originally, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, Sunset Park, Brooklyn. And then when I turned 15, I was just running around being a badass kid in New York. You know what I'm saying? My grandma was sick and shit like that. So my mom sent me up to Rochester to go live with my dad. And then in Rochester is where from 15 till I don't even remember how old I was in 2012. You know what I'm saying? But from the end of 95 to 2012, I lived in Rochester, New York and shit like that. I lived in my mom was a single mom, and you know, my dad was in my life and shit like that. He was, you know what I'm saying? He'd come to school. He would we would go visit him on the weekends and shit like that. But besides that, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, we lived at my mom's house.
Okay, but how was it like during the time that you grew up? And not to be too specific, like 80s, 90s, like well, how was it growing up where you from and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying?
You already know how New York City was in the 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was fighting every day. You know, I got an older brother. I got a sister. You know what I'm saying? I'm the youngest. You know what I'm saying? It was always, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta get busy. You know what I'm saying? In New York City, that was the time where you gotta, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't be a punk. If you was a punk, you was a punk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. As far as education, like, did you go to school? Like, what was it? What did you chose the streets? Was it the regular story? Like, you hit the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, I got to 11th grade in New York City. Like I said, I was saying that shit in my life earlier. I was running, cutting school, you know, going to house parties, going to the beach, you know what I'm saying, getting left back and shit like that. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And my mom was a strict ass lady, you heard? And I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, I was rebelling off of that shit. Like, I would just deal with the consequences when I got home and shit like that. But I wasn't really, I dropped out at 11th grade.
You know what? Something just came to my mind. You dropped out, okay, 11th grade, you hitting the streets and stuff like that. You ever went to jail? Any of that stuff? We're gonna get this out the way real quick.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I went to jail for selling drugs and shit. At 16 years old, 10 days after I turned 16, I got caught with my work out of town. I went to jail.
Okay, so you gotta do some time. All right, okay. Now that's enough background. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you something, right? They say I stole Matuski, the word Matuski from you, right? We created the Mathrewski Boyz, right? For people that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Why did we create the Mathrewski Boyz? And give them a little brief history of what you know, because that's a specific word to your side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to those people and like Bushwick and you know what I'm saying? But who did you hear that from on YouTube?
The word I've been known about the word. When in 2018 I started watching Warpath. Like I seen he had a YouTube channel. I went over there, but that shit was already in my vocabulary before. Like ever since I started hearing that shit in junior high school, even before junior high school, like the people in the streets and shit like that. You go outside, and motherfuckers, you know, chilling in front of you, you know, on the block and shit like that. Motherfuckers just using that word, that and other words and shit like that. So that shit was always a part of my vocabulary. When I came to when I started watching Warpath, I heard that he was saying it on YouTube too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Years later, I was on Payne's chat one day, and I said it. We was talking, and I said that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I think I heard him say it. And I was like, "How you know about that?" And then he told me, he was like, "Warpath." I heard Warpath. That bitch ass nigga Warpath. And I was like, "Oh." Because they heard me say that shit too mad times. You know what I'm saying? It's part of my vocabulary.
Now, do you remember? Okay, well, everybody knows Warpath was, you know what I'm saying, my history with him. I mean, Grand Corn was sucking his dick for so many years. He should know about Mathrewski. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who that dude is. I never, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who he is.
Yeah, most people don't. Most people don't. You know what I'm saying? But in this sector, I said sector. This is a sector because these motherfuckers are sick. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? What do you mean he's lying, Latin Pain? Look at Latin Pain in the chat, man. Hey, it ain't your birthday yet. You know what I'm saying? It ain't your birthday.
Keep on. Wow, Mathrewski in the chat already.
You want mad dick, you know what hey, let me ask you something. How would the Latin Kings penalize a brother that said that he left the gang, found God, but now he act like he claiming why he posts his pics about minor children and women? You know what I'm saying?
You know, they X that nigga out, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not with that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? I'm way past that.
Yeah. Let me ask you something, right? Because that you know, he rides. Matter of fact, it's not his birthday, you know what I'm saying? That's where the word Mathrewski comes from, you know what I'm saying? And Warpath is the same, yeah, that's the guy that I heard using this shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to troll him with that word, you know what I mean? That faggot ass nigga Payne know that too, but we gonna get to you, nigga.
But let me say this too before, like I was saying, when I was born and raised, I was born, like my address was 4408 4th Avenue. and Warpath used to live at 4404 4th Avenue, Sunset Park. He was just 2 doors down from me. I used to remember, I'm telling you, him and Little Mario. My older cousin used to run with Little Mario. He used to fuck with the Nietas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
My man Mario.
So that's why when we was over there talking about the shit at Payne's joint, that's how I'm like, oh, okay, because I thought it was weird for me to hear him say that shit, and I'm like, wait, I never heard nobody else really say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was Warpath. That was one of Warpath's favorite fucking saying. Yo, yeah,
said that. BBN said that he heard Warpath saying that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, man. I came from that side. We all come from that side over there with Warpath. Warpath used to fucking overuse the word Matuski.
Warpath's like 10 years older than me or some shit like that. 8 years older than me. I know he's like 50 something. That's a fact. I think he's like 52 or some shit like that. Exactly. I'm not saying that's old, but you know what I'm saying? I'm only 45.
That little nigga is not 52.
He's old. He was older than me. He wasn't. Listen, at 13, I remember at 13, I was mad small, and he was already way older than me. You know what I'm saying? He's older. He's not my age. Warpath ain't my age.
No, I think he's younger. I was trying to fix up the banner. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to fix the banner. Yeah, Warpath, aka Lil Puto. He did this. Salute to Warpath. He taught me everything I know. Thankfully, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, I never understood why they got a problem with Matuski when you like Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah, I fuck with them.
You know who the lead rapper from Tribe Called Quest?
Talib?
Q-Tip.
Guess
what one of the Big Blood's name is? His name is Dick Wolf.
Yeah, I heard of that name before.
You like, if it wasn't from the Bronx and how that's Peter Guns.
Yeah.
Okay. You ever heard of 050? Glico, everything is Glico.
Straight, isn't that shit like, you know what I'm saying, Jizz?
Yeah, look what I'm saying. Dick Wolf, hey yo, come on. Q-Tip, hey, they have no problem with none of this, but they have a problem with the Mathrewski Boyz. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Salute to TMI up in the building. You know what I'm saying? Listen, do you consider yourself messy?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I try to know. Listen though, I'm entertained by this shit. I don't really like the messiness and all that shit. That shit is, to me, is just a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? I could do that, but
you're supposed to say no. You're supposed to say, yo, what do you mean? No, I'm not messy. Fuck, you
want me to lie? You didn't see me. I had to think about it for a second. When I see some messy shit, you know what I'm saying? I might not type sometimes, but I'll watch shit like that. When I hear people talking about
what
that's
part
like
of
the messy shit.
What part of the mess do you play in all this shit though? Do you because some people are just really like me, I'm innocent. I got nothing to do with none of this shit. What part do you play in all of this?
I like the entertainment, respectfully.
So, with that being said, I don't like to be messy like this, but I know that you have a respectful, you do carry a respectful way to dealing with people, but I heard a little something. I try to keep out of people's business and salute the Virgo child, but what the hell was all that about? Because you know what I mean? Like I heard, and listen, I want you to explain, understand this, right? Let's mark that question from the thing because that would involve Mano, and I don't want to talk about that.
No. Hold on.
Let me rephrase the question. Right? How did you meet Virgo Child? And that's it, without mentioning Mano. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean. I don't want to do that.
You don't have to mention Mano, but if I'm gonna tell my shit, I can mention him. No,
I got a part of the show where I ask you about everybody, and
all right.
Okay, but I mean,
I'm gonna just speak on like I can't.
Well, it's in the sector already. I'm just asking you to my part of the what I want to know. You can answer it however you want, but my part, I just want to know how did you meet her? You know what I'm saying? And salute the Virgo because I never had a problem with Virgo.
Look. I never had a problem with Shorty either. I met her. I saw her in chats before. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to go watch BDB. I didn't know who they were and shit like that, but I used to watch them. I used to, you know, that's the name. Certain names you see. Humble Gemini. There's certain names you see. And there's names you see that you remember. You know what I'm saying? A Virgo child is, you know, it's like a unique name. So I remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? I met her though in Chilling with Love's chat one day. She went up on a panel. BDB went up there. They kind of went at it a little bit, and then they squashed it. They squashed whatever beef they had. You heard?
I'm looking at the chat real quick. You see me do that?
Nah, I'm looking at the Oh, when you do that, Nah, you're right. I see what you're doing.
Yeah. Hey, yo, bro. Hold on for a second. It's not your birthday, dog. It's not your birthday, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not time. Matter of fact, y'all, do me a favor. Block him out of the channel. Block him out the channel. Completely block him off our channel. You know what I'm saying? This is our channel. You know what I mean? Salute that nigga, Henny. You know what I'm saying? Because soon everybody else went kicking and screaming. That nigga Henny was like, yes, I can see it now. He's the nigga. Now, if you want to blame somebody when I say it's a brand you can trust, I said trust. My man put the motherfucking up. But go ahead, finish. How did you meet this woman?
I saw her up there. She was going on. She kind of was. She was on a panel, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Chilling with Love asked her, "Yo, Mano's backstage," and she was like, "Let him up" or some shit like that. I'm with the other smoke, and I was like, "Oh shit, what's going on here?" And you know what I'm saying? She went up, but I didn't know what they were beefing about at the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I kind of got, you know, introduced to her type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, then.
Okay, because you know, obviously. I can't have an interview and not address the obvious. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to, you know, that other question of what role do you play in certain things. You know what I'm saying? I want you to explain that a little bit more.
What you mean? Explain a little bit.
What I mean by that is, okay, me on the outside, right? A lot of times, some of the beefs that you've had, I've been, you know, front and center, and I know everything that's going on, but I'm not gonna lie. In the ratio department, me personally, I've had I think more beef than anybody, right? But you've had a lot of interactions with the ladies like arguing over you. What the fuck is that about? What are you doing? Are you giving them level 10 Mathrewski or what's going on?
Nah, I'm not even gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, you want me to talk about Virgo child? Is that what you want?
No, I'm just saying, like, okay, I'm just saying, like a lot. There's couple people that have more problems or situations. You have had a couple situations with women, so there's other people that have situations and they made this shit last a long time. But what do you think? What is the situation where it's like women want to have an issue with you? I'm not talking about any women specifically. I'm saying in like the years over the years I know you, and more recently. Matter of fact, I've never heard anything about you with no drama until you started doing content. So, what do you think it is that attract women to your channel? A lot of content creators don't get a bunch of the women support. Like King Troll gets it. You know what I'm saying? Certain people get it. You know what I mean? What is it with you?
King Troll, and he loves the toto. You heard? Nah, it's not. Listen, I don't. With the ladies, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, some people, and I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, not speaking on anybody specific, when they get into it with a shorty, they go in crazy on a shorty, and I be like, oh shit, yeah, I get emotional too. I might, you know, at the moment, if she's violating or something, I might, you know, answer back and shit, like say something back, but then I just forget about that shit. Like, I'm not into that, despite what people might say, I'm not into that keep beating on somebody and shit like that. Not even when, if you notice, I don't be wilding on niggas when I argue with somebody. I argue and then I leave the shit alone until they say something to me. You know what I'm saying? And then I might respond and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm apologetic if I feel like I'm wrong, or if I feel like it wasn't that deep. I might even come to you and say, especially to a lady, my apologies. I feel like you did this, or because sometimes they be jumping out the window. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have an issue with taking responsibility, or if I'm at fault, being taking responsibility, taking accountability for the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Can I ask you something left field, man? That just came to me. You know what I'm saying? That we kind of like spoke about, but you said you wanted to speak about it up here, right? And this is left field. I just wanted to throw it at you real quick, and then I'm gonna get back to we ain't start the mess yet. The mess is gonna start in a little while. I've been hearing shit about John. What the fuck is up with John? Have you what's up with him? What's up? Tell him.
John, you know, I met John a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I met John like 97. You know what I'm saying? John was there for most of my kids being born. John, I've been to jail with John. John slept on my crib on the sofa type shit. Vice versa. Like we go way back. You know what I'm saying? John was a groomsman in my wedding. When this YouTube shit started happening, I called them. You know what I'm saying? And I explained to him how YouTube goes type shit. And he kind of started peeping it, but I told them, I had a conversation with KT, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to KT. KT was telling me, he's like, yo, R-Henny, you're killing the beef. And he's like, that's content for you niggas. So I talked to John, and I told John this. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? On YouTube, throw shots at me. You know what I'm saying? I said, don't go too crazy, but throw shots at me. I'm gonna do the same thing. When we had a little fight on Sage's joint, afterwards is when we had that conversation. Mm-hmm. And he would get on YouTube and you know he would throw shots here and there in chats and shit like that. But you know, John likes to drink and shit like that. And when John drinks, sometimes he confuses the acting with what's really going on, and he takes that shit like it's really going on. And you know what I'm saying? He a couple times in the last few weeks or last few months, he started getting on YouTube and shit saying some crazy shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So when I called him, he was telling me, he was like, nah, these trolls are coming in my chats. They're telling me this, they're telling me that. And I'm like, bro, you gotta remember your training.
Absolutely.
He called me like the week before Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, on May 1st, I left YouTube for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? I told you this shit. Mm-hmm. And on Saturday, the day before Mother's Day, he had a surgery to get his gallbladder removed. They postponed it till Monday, and then Monday when he went in, they removed the gallbladder, but then he needed a stent put in. When they went in for the second surgery, he never recovered from the surgery, and he passed away the day after Mother's Day. Shout out to my nigga John, you heard? Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, John, man.
Yeah.
Hold up for a second. Let's give John, man, was real excited. Me and Tenny, being that John is passed away now. I want to tell you something, right? Me and Henny, before he passed away, you know, Henny had mad love for John, right? But sometimes John used to get drunk and you know get belligerent, and we was talking about him. Like maybe a week before that passed, right, Henny? And I was saying to you, like, maybe John got his new life. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of niggas that get money, have money, yeah. they have a lonely life. You know what I'm saying?
Rose, give me a second. Rose, that's a fact. I wouldn't joke around like that. You heard? Respectfully.
A lot of people, yeah, and we remember we were speaking about that specifically, like saying that this might be specifically that's people that got a lot of money end up being real lonely. You know what I'm saying? And you know when he come to a sector like this and you already got the doors bust open, he didn't know how to move yet. He was trying to get his foot in like everybody else when he first come to the sector. So I'm glad you didn't go crazy on him before he passed away. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. He had a wife and he had 2 daughters and a stepson. You know what I'm saying? He was really, really, really close with his youngest daughter. She was 15, you know what I'm saying? 15, I believe. And you know what I'm saying? That shit devastated them. You know what I'm saying? They asked me not to say nothing right away because, you know, they want to make arrangements for him, and you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's unfortunate, but he did pass the day after Mother's Day, man.
You know what's so crazy? What I learned is that, you know what I'm saying, everybody know my interviews right now, but you know the ones let me say, there's people that don't want Shorty to see them typing up in this chat, and that's so even though they're watching, they're not going to type because they don't want Shorty to target them. You know what I'm saying? But look, I respect the hustle. Y'all know I don't need that. Y'all know that we don't need that. Mathrewski Boyz is a brand that you can thrust. You know what I'm saying? So if you're too scared to type in my chat right now or share my video, God bless your soul. I'm pretty sure later on, you know what I mean, we'll be talking about we didn't see Mac Me. Tell you something, right? And I'm gonna make it about me. I'm gonna get up out of it. I'm gonna give him the floor back. But I want to play something that John used to love about Mac Me, and that's my music.
Yo. Hey yo, my wrist rocky, get down, I spin around like a disc jockey. I'm in town with a big hockey, I'm still killing shit with a pistol, my chick got me. I put him in the dish like Mitchell, fit properly. I'm pissed, these niggas ain't shit, it's real rocky. Running with
got y'all in a trick bag, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna make this about me. But it's just ironic, you know what I'm saying? It's just ironic. Let me tell y'all something, let the games begin. I'm fucking shit up. I'll let you know, man. Don't stutter step with Mac Me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, everybody in the chat, I appreciate your condolences. You heard? We appreciate that shit.
Rest in peace. Big Plaga is in the building. Spicy Gemini in the building. DBN, Rose Gold, Matuski Girls, Shots by Shots. And she said that I'm Jason. She said that I'm Java Joe, right? I got a whole interview with my nigga Jason, right? That nigga raised me, you goofy ass broad. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody in the chat. Blackout, my motherfucking brother. You know what I'm saying? DMW, TMI, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
yo, everybody in the chat that's sending their condolences and shit like that, I appreciate you. You heard?
That's not.
I was gonna, you know, a good friend of mine called me up and was like, "Yo, I didn't like John coming up on YouTube and making an ass out of himself drunk. I told him that shit mad times. Like, bro, I don't drink and shit like that, so I could see that shit and that shit looks corny, bro. My peoples called me up and was like, "Yo, John liked that shit. John was proud as hell that he was over there on YouTube or whatever the fuck y'all had going on and shit like that." And I'm like, we ain't really had nothing going on and shit like that. But you know, I started to think, and I'm like, damn, I would rip at him like, "Yo, bro, you out there, you over there making a fool out yourself and shit like that on this panel, on that panel, drunk as hell." You know what I'm saying? I was ripping, and the whole time he's having a good time. You know what I'm saying? They did ask me, they was like, "Yo, please don't say nothing. Let us make arrangements and shit like that." And I did. And I was going to do a tribute for him and shit like that, right? But I'm like, at the same time, I kind of don't really want to, it's not that I don't want to give him a tribute. I don't. It's not that I don't. But, you know what I'm saying? I just, like I said, he's a good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? He ended up over here, not because I bought him or asked him to come here. He came over here because of somebody else's interview that they did. And when he realized what was going on, he ended another friendship that he knew dude for longer than he knew me. But when he saw dude up there lying, he was like, "Yo, my nigga, what is you doing? Why you lying on this nigga like that? This nigga ain't never do no shit like that." And he ended that friendship. And then he subscribed to me. And I saw one day I had a new subscriber when I seen it, because, you know, sometimes you could see it. Like, if they don't have it set up private, you could see it. And I saw it, and I you know, we reconnected. We didn't talk for like 2 years, you know what I'm saying, over a little fallout we had and shit like that. And that's how we reconnected, and that's how he ended up over here. But like you said, John had a real good job, like a regular 9-to-5 job, a real good job. You know what I'm saying? Making like 100 bands a year. But then he had his side business where in the last few years it started picking up. So he was making that on his regular job and that in his side job, you know what I'm saying? So, like you were saying, he was working so much and had mad bread and was about his family, but he was bored. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so you know what I'm saying?
I used to play with fire. I used to play with fire with John. I always trolled him, and he never Frank standing me, never did none of that. Quickly, right? Take it. I got another question about John, right? But I do want to go to a commercial break. This one is dedicated to Latin Pain.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh, dry, and confident. FDS.
Shit like that.
Make it your
Shit like
second
that.
deodorant.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
You know what I'm
Shit like
saying?
that.
Come on.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Now check it out. Now, and concerns the John, I want to know because I'm interested, and I don't want to just brush John off just like that. You know what I'm saying? And when you called me and told me, man, that was real surprising. I told Henny, don't say nothing yet. You know what I mean? Just wait. You know what I'm saying? Let his family do what they do, and then because let him know when he passed away, and then also if you could, what was your best memory with John?
John was he was a funny dude, you know what I'm saying? Not a funny dude in that manner, but like he was funny. So we got many memories, you know what I'm saying? Many memories, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say. It's really hard to say, respectfully.
Okay, I know he was one of the people that was in your wedding and stuff like that, right? But just name something funny that ever happened with you and John that you remember.
John wasn't going for that shit at all. John was a friend that if he was with you anywhere, he was with you. Somebody say something to your girl, somebody say something slick to you, John jumping out the window. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so many. I think and shit, and I got so many memories that I can't really even pick one out. My second oldest mother, my second oldest child's mother, her name is Trina. Mm-hmm. I lived maybe like 40 minutes away from the crib. My mom calls me one day and she's like, yo, Trina's here to see. She calls me. She's like, yo, Trina's here to see Nikea, but she came with her husband. And this nigga just walked in my crib like he was, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm on my way over there, ma. But I called John because he lived literally across the street. John went right over there and put the nigga out the crib. Like I got there, the nigga was sitting in his car like this. I'm talking about the dude was sitting in his car. John went in there, asked no questions, gave my mom a kiss, grabbed dude, and put him right out the house. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of friend John was. You heard? Real nigga.
Oh man. Yeah.
That wasn't a funny one, but to me it's like that like that's what I consider a friend, you heard?
Yeah, it sounds like John. Sound like John. It seemed like he was like the sweetest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When he wasn't.
He is. But if he's rocking with you, he's rocking with you. If he's rocking with you, I'm telling you, we like we've been to jail. I'm not glorifying the shit, but you know what I'm saying. We just been through a lot. You know what I'm saying. We've been through a lot.
Henny, we got 60 people here, right?
Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button.
We got 18 likes. That's crazy. That means we got a lot of ops. We're going to get to you motherfuckers, okay? Last thing about John. If you can change anything in your interaction over in life, not just on YouTube, if you could change anything, right? What in your relationship with John, what would it be? Because I'm pretty sure wherever he's at, he can hear you.
I wouldn't have had that falling out with him in 2022. I had a rule, you know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you and you're like a real friend, not an acquaintance and shit like that, you can't date my sister or my cousin, you heard? Mm-hmm. And him and my cousin broke that rule, you know what I'm saying? And in 2022 we had a falling out because of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I my sister and my cousin, I've always been the same Henny, you know what I'm saying? So it didn't matter that he was my friend. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter to me. You broke the rule, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? We had that falling out. But being that he came in the manner that he came when he came back around, when I saw he was subscribed to me, I went into Instagram and I unblocked him. And the minute I unblocked him, like 3 minutes later, he called me. Yo, what the fuck is this? Yo, I just cursed Tommy out, this and that and the third. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Well, what we have here, I do want to give y'all an update on the and when I look down like that, I actually got my computer right here. So I do got the MacBook right here sitting in front of me, so I can see the comments, right? The the poll, it says, who should we interview next? 1609. Salute to 1609. Precious Pearl. Salute to Precious Pearl. That's Corn's ex-wife. Street Queen, the Shat Queen. Salute to my sister, the Street Queen, right? We have Shaw Frank's daughters because they're now of legal age, and ooh, baby, are they on demon time, right? So we have 39%. Most of the people say that 1609 comes in first, right? I double booked them for today, so me and 1609 at the reschedule. I'm gonna do 1609 next Friday, no free. You know what I'm saying? Precious Pearl, she's in the chat right now. Salute to Precious Pearl. I'm sorry for saying I did I got the interview because I don't actually got an interview with Precious Pearl yet, but she's number one on my list. Okay, she's number one on my list. And then we have Street Queen, Shot Queen. You know what I'm saying? There's a 11, so it goes 39% once 1609. He comes in first, then Shaw Franks, then Precious Pearl, and then Street Queen. So far, we never know. Things might change. You know what I'm saying? I think that all of those interviews are going to be fire. All right. So let's get back to this one right here. Okay. I need y'all to in the chat to share the video. Actually, share the video. Don't just listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I be that motherfucking Mac Mean. All right. One more quick commercial. This one is dedicated to Shaw Franks. He bust
Hey, yo,
out.
Mac.
Yeah.
Before you go on commercial, check your messages, and if when we come back from the little commercial, is there any way you could put that picture up on the screen for a minute?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, it's about that man right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Santana, you trim? Hey, fool, it's Santana.
Gun a nigga down, clip look like a honey run round after round, going good. When the money come, laughing to the bank, get to it. I'm the funny one, junkie on my line like, oh, I need another one. That's yum, stick to the tummy fiend, texting me back like, do you and dummy.
I need help.
What kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart because my heart is so big. People betray me and I keep forgiving them. Why? How stupid would I be to do that? This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me.
My lobby different. I'm Michael Jordan, I'm Scottie Pippen. Yeah, I might be scoring, but I'm from New York, so my lobby different. Got a pot to pissin'. They talking shit, but nobody listen. Better mind your business. Gotta caution niggas for the bodies dripping. Put it up, hit the bike scene. Pulling up with the strike team. Junkie chicks at the block is hot, so I hooked up with the ice cream. Niggas act like they love the cops. Vampire on the night scene. All my love came from the kitchen. I was cooking up all them pipes.
Hey, y'all want to see a bone eater? Check this out, y'all.
Hey, yo, right? Listen, I was just in GFK's live. Shout out to her. You heard? This dude comes into the chat and he says, "Yo, Henny, what's your issue with me?" I said, "I ain't got no issue. You said I did something to my daughter and I didn't." He told me, "Yo, stay out of my way. I've never said anything about you. I never this, I never that." He acted like it was stupid. This shit right here was the beginning of March. And before this, he had
this
mad lives.
This is the nigga that didn't do nothing. This is the nigga you saying that didn't do nothing.
Yeah, and he had mad lives before this titled R-Henny's a Tomo. He touched his daughter, some shit like that.
God.
He's been in chat saying this shit for months already.
Oh, God.
I don't say nothing to boy. I don't say anything to boy. I don't get in his way. I don't got no business with him, you heard? So for him to get in Keisha's chat and get on the panel and say, "Oh, I don't know him, he posted this. I've never posted no shit about the dude, you heard?
Yeah.
So homeboy, I know you in the chat. I know you in the bushes, you heard? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to say to you, bro. Keep that shit off your neck, you heard?
He's another stalker, and he mad because I'm about to interview his stepdaughters. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. It's already done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your ass is up out of here, man. I told you, fall the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? because y'all end up stalking people. See, they can't fight me by myself. You know what I mean? They got to do all that crazy shit, and they got to pull at y'all. And I know what they do, and that's why I go out the way I go out with my people. I don't leave my mother. I'm the king op around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that, and that's my real body. I'm bigger than fucking Henny. Fuck is wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? And anyway, and then this guy, Latin Doodle Stain, you know what I'm saying? Always going somewhere trying to force. It no means yes to him.
Let me tell y'all something. For y'all that don't understand out there, let me tell y'all something, right? I met my baby moms in 2000. You know what I'm saying? I met her in 2000. We separated in 2014, and we got divorced in 2018. I met Latin Pain in 2022. Before I even met Latin Pain, I was already going through shit. I was already going through shit with my baby moms. You know what I'm saying?
How did you meet her? You don't because that was my next question. So can you explain that? How did you meet her? Like, what was it like? Was it always terrible? Did you always know that she wasn't shit, or was she different and changed?
She was different. She was different. She always had she always try to you know what I'm saying? She get mad and shit like that, but then try to make it seem like a nigga was mad and shit like that, or like you know what I'm saying? I don't know. She wasn't always that bad. She wasn't always that bad. She got. I feel like 2008. We met in 2000. You know what I'm saying? Just out and shit like that. We just met. In 2008 is when I started noticing that she was. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. Like you didn't used to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Like she was. Maybe 4 years after we got together, she was physical. You know what I'm saying? She hit a nigga with all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm Henny. You know what I'm saying? I like mocking motherfuckers without having to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You piss me off, I'm not really gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna curse you out or nothing like that. But when you start bickering, I'm gonna start bickering like imitating you. You know what I'm saying? That she used to piss her off. She used to hit me all types of shit. Still got both my eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? I got hit with water bottles before. I got hit with all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the water bottle. Matter of fact, go ahead. My bad.
That's the fact. I got hit with water bottles all the time. I used to get.
I'm talking about
water bottles, cups, all kinds of shit at me.
I wasn't talking about you, but go ahead. We don't talk about that.
I feel like she was always loose with her hands, but in 2008, she started getting on some real. Listen, her sister was talking shit to her one day, right? She got 3 sisters, or 2 sisters. It's 3 of them. Her middle sister was watching the kids, and she went over there to pick up the kids up, and she came outside and she pressed.
I just want to say something. I do concur with you. You are messy. Go ahead.
I told you, yo, her sister was tripping. She was like, because Melissa was supposed to pay her on Friday, and Melissa didn't pay her till Saturday. So when she went over there, her sister was kind of tight. Like, bitch, you left me waiting yesterday, whatever. Yo, Missy went inside and she grabbed the kids and she was putting them in the car seats. Well, her sister come out the door and she threw the diaper bag and she threw it at the car. I wasn't even there. I was at work. Yo, Missy finished doing what she was doing and she went inside. And I'm talking about she washed her sister. When I'm telling you she washed her, like she brought her out and she started banging her on the car and all kinds of shit, right? I'm at work. Her mom calls me. Her mom's like, yo, tell Melissa she's going to jail. Candace just called the police on her. I'm like, for what? She explains to me what happens, and I'm like, nah, we had to go hide her out at my cousin Vanessa's house for 2 weeks. And then when I got the letter saying that she had a warrant, I had to go turn her ass in. She's always been like that. She's always been like, but that's when she started being like that. Like in 2008 is when she started, like, she was always loose with her hands. But like in 2008, when I started seeing shit like that, I'm like, damn, yo, like you wildin', son. Like you out here wildin'. That's not the only time. She's done this multiple times. She's done it with just regular people at the store. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. I said that shit before. Huh?
When did y'all get married?
In 2007.
2007.
July of 2007.
So it wasn't even a year later, and she started to fly off the hinges a little bit.
So I'm talking about fly off the hinges ain't the word, yo. She's done this shit many times though to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like just be in a store or some shit. Like I said this shit on my life too. You know what I'm saying? I give credit when it's due. Like I'm not, I might talk a little bit of shit and shit like that, but you know, I said that shit. I'm like, nah, she's not just gonna talk shit on. She's not gonna just be on the phone or on camera talking shit. Like, she'll back that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck around and pull up on her, she gonna come outside. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact.
Spicy one. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, okay. So 2007, and how long y'all stay married? To 2018, right?
2018, but we were separated already. We separated in 2014. We were like actually together for 7 years, like married 7 years.
All right, so more like okay, so damn, and your kids. Let me ask you something, right? Did your kids? Well, I don't even want to ask about that, but I did. Did you have a family strain? Was the problems like what part did you play in it? Was it just her or you? What was ultimate? Because you said that you left her. So what was it?
Well,
I'm just trying to get. Let me say this. I'm trying to just get to the core of her thinking and why would she let a faggot ass? Why would she let somebody that she doesn't know from a hole in the wall? You know what I'm saying? Like fuck her relationship up with her kids, because honestly, that's all she did.
And like I said, in 2014, I was coming home from work tired as hell, 7, 8 o'clock. I eat, take a shower, and I lay down in bed. And when I would wake up, she'd be on the couch. Or sometimes I would get home from work 7, 8 o'clock, and she's on the bed, and I would sleep on the couch watching TV. You heard? That's not normal to me. You know what I'm saying? The kids were already at a certain age where, you know, one night you might fall asleep on the couch. That's cool, but constantly, every day, either or sleeping on the couch, they're gonna start getting hit to the shit. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with her. She knows that shit. I'm like, yo, like, let's just go our separate ways. You're already in the crib. The kids are already established here. I had a good job. She had a job. I'm like, give me a few weeks and I'm gonna get up out of here. Get my own joint. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that, like, it's you know what I'm saying? When you're in a relationship, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't feel that feeling, if you don't feel that love no more, you know something's going on. It's not, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, she was okay with it. She was okay with the shit, but it was everyday fighting. Anytime we would be at the house together, it was arguing and shit like that. And one day, I was playing the video game. Like, I was on Call of Duty. She comes from the store, and she puts mad bags. She brings mad bags in, and she puts them on the counter. Somehow, some way, she must have put the keys down first on the counter and put the bags on top of it. I'm playing the video game in the living room. She goes into the room, does whatever she does, and then she's like, Argenis, give me the keys. And I'm like, what? I got my own car keys. I don't need her shit. I got my own set of keys. She's like, I need the keys. And I'm like, what keys? I don't got your keys. You just went to the stores. I told her. I'm like, you had your keys. She's like, yo, don't play. She thought I hid her keys. Mind you, I didn't get up from there at all. She wasn't trying to leave my side because she didn't want me to. She thought I was hiding her keys. I'm like, call the police. She said she was gonna call the police. I said, call the police. Do what you do. I can play in the game. She's sitting right next to me, like in front of me. The cops come. The cops is like, yo, he walks into the living room. He's like, yo, you got the keys? And I'm like, I don't got the keys. When he's talking to me, she goes into the kitchen to put whatever was in the bags to put the shit away. She finds the fucking keys. She finds the keys. She's like, oh my God, I must have put them down. And I look at the officer and I'm like, the officer asked her, does she have somewhere to go? Do I have somewhere to go? And she's like, nah, for the night, so we don't argue and fight. She tells the officer, no, I'm about to leave because I got to go to the store anyways, whatnot. And she breezes off. That was that. She said she told somebody I put a pistol to her head, but she left the kids. She said I put a pistol to her head, and then she left because I put a pistol to her head. So, and this was in September 21st of 2014. If you leave, right, because I put a pistol to your head, if you put a pistol to my head, if she would have put a pistol to my head and I would have left, I would have went straight to the police and say, yo, my kid's in the house because she put a pistol to my head and who knows what she's gonna do with that pistol. She left September 24th, 2014. I left to New Jersey December 1st of 2014. That's 3 months later. Where the fuck did she go? Where did she go? She didn't worry about her kids. She said she didn't abandon her kids. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get up on the internet and say that shit till Mano got on the internet and brought her up there and let her lie on me. You know what I'm saying? And I know he didn't know. But the same shit he was kicking about China Brin's baby moms not being cammed up, he didn't say that shit to her. You know what I'm saying? He was just mad because I didn't let him go up on my platform and slander Chilling, or not slander, but talk shit to Chilling with Love. I don't know what they had going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why he got mad at me, because I didn't allow him to, and he thought he was a superstar, and I didn't treat him like that. I did when I saw him in the chat. I'm like, oh shit, salute to you. But when he went up there, he thought he was just gonna run my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to come over here disrespecting this shit, nigga. And I asked him, I'm like, nah, chill. I try to be humble with the nigga. Like, yo, bro, you got a bigger platform. Go do that shit over there. She's not even here to defend herself. He wasn't trying to hear that shit. He went on Ming's platform the same night, calling me all kinds of spics and shit like that. That's where that shit came from. So then later on, when he had the opportunity to interview her, he's like, you know what? I don't like this nigga because of that shit. So that's why he allowed that shit to go on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it real. Even though I heard that there was a problem with Shorty Girl, they told me, but I didn't. You know, I got so much motherfucking people on my back. I don't always have time to to absorb everything that's happening with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of Chilling with Love, what's your rapport with her? Y'all cool?
Yeah, we chill. I ain't got no issues with her. I ain't got no issues with nobody. For real. There's some internet shit. There's some internet shit. I can't do nothing to nobody. Not Chilling with Love. I don't got no smoke with her. You heard? But I'm just saying in general with like problems and shit like that. I don't got no problems with nobody. I don't look. You got trolls. You got trolls that come in chats all the time and fucking troll me. I might say suck my, you know what I'm saying, suck the Mathrewski and shit like that. But I don't got no smoke with nobody. Payne has my address. Irv has my address. My address is out there.
What is it?
Whoever has an issue, I've said this shit plenty of times. Hit up
now,
Payne. I know he's more than willing to give my address out.
Now, look, I highlighted that question because I don't want to forget it. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't see a question.
Oh, it was highlighted. It said, I forgot who asked just now. They said, what's the connection with Latin Pain? Because maybe you know, we know what it is, but a lot of people don't know.
Like I said, I come from I was already on YouTube from 2018. Originally, I came to Mac Means because I seen Mac Mean over there in Warpath's joint. So I don't remember how I found his page or Mac Mean's page. I ended up watching Mac Mean first. Mac, you know I sent you that picture the other day of me in the chat. That's where I met Latin Pain. I met Latin Pain on Mac's channel. And then Mac wasn't going live every single day. Pain was doing every morning that Bustelo on the morning shit. So I was going over there. I'm an early bird. I go to the gym early in the morning. So he just be talking shit. Respectfully, I'm gonna talk what it is. And I was listening to the nigga in the mornings and shit like that. Sometimes I type in the chat, and he was seeing my name a lot, and I became familiar. And that's what it was. I'm a cool ass nigga. I'm transparent. A lot of people in the chat, even Mac Mean, know a lot about me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like some people know how to stay off the internet and keep their personal business off of the internet. I speak freely about my shit. You know what I'm saying? So he knew her name. When I told Latin Pain that Tokyo is just like my fucking pick, right? That she liked the pick, he didn't like that shit. Then the whole shit with Irv happened, and when I went over there, Jess for Boston Cuba shot me out the chat. But I didn't really give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck about that shit. I just went over there to show Pain love. And you know what? Why I went to show Pain love? Because of the shit that he did prior to that with my kids and shit like that. He dropped my Cash App and shit, right? When Cuba shot me, when Boston shot me out the chat, just followed with the get the fuck out of here, some shit, beat it, cupcake, some shit like beat it, cupcake type shit. And I'm like, hold on a second. How you gonna talk shit to me when you was like in a picture where you could see my dick print and you put all these emojis in my shit? I never said nothing to this nigga about the shit, so I didn't cause you no fucking trouble, but you're gonna talk shit to me? I was like, all right, and I got on Mano's panel and I told her to suck a dick. Suck my dick. That's what I said. That's what I said. Suck my dick, and he didn't like that shit.
real quick. But you, and remember that part of the story where you at, where that happened. I want to stop real fast to go in the chat. If y'all got questions in the chat, because we about to have some chat interaction with the next section of my questioning, because I'm about to name drop. So I want to say this: if y'all have questions, I'm about to look at the chat, and I'm about to.
I'm about to take the water. Hold up, my shit's almost done.
If you can hear,
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, just listen. The questions. Okay, we have DBN. Hey, TT. You know what I'm saying? Old head. Good to hear. Shit, I need both hands to do this. TT in the building.
That's what she said.
Oh man, wild work. Hey, DBN, salute, my brother. Miss Benzo, my friends out in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to DB and Miss Benzo.
Yeah, she had yo, and listen, I want to let y'all know I'm going in overtime at 11 o'clock, maybe the latest 11:30, but we're gonna have an after show where I could say whatever the fuck I want, because there's some food that I gotta eat out here. You know what I'm saying? And look, salute to me, right? Salute to me. But more so, salute to the Matuski Boyz, you know what I mean? Salute to my nigga, you know what I'm saying, Lansky, DBN, you know what I'm saying? That nigga Henny, you know, and all other Mathrewski boys and girls around the world, man. Salute to the Mathrewski girls too, because I heard that there's Mathrewski girls out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there is Mathrewski girls out there. Okay, so back to the pain. Okay, so the dick print. She liked the dick print pictures, you know what I'm saying? And then he went berserk.
No, well, when I said something about that shit, when me and Boston Cuba started having a falling out, he was kind of already looking for something to fucking fight with me for. When Jess did that in the chat, and she says beat it cupcake or some shit like that, that's when I went on the fucking on BDBs and I said that shit. And then I said that, and then that was that. Maybe like a few days later, because I wasn't watching him no more, I stopped going over there. He must have did a live and said that he wasn't fucking with me or whatever. And then the dude Havoc did a live, and somebody sent me that shit. And the title said something about loyalty. When I listened to the shit, the nigga was talking about me, saying I had no fucking loyalty, this and that and the third. And I'm like, nigga, I don't even know you, nigga. I just met you, bro. Who the fuck is you? So that dude Tino did a live on his Instagram. Me and Irv was in the chat joking and shit like that. Irv asked the nigga to do a StreamYard. He was like, yo, I'm gonna start a StreamYard. He went and started the StreamYard, and me and Irv jumped up there. We up there, and this nigga Havoc comes in the chat. Chino asked me about the shit, so I'm explaining to him. Havoc comes in the chat and starts writing that I'm a lawyer, a bunch of bullshit. So I start wilding on the nigga. The nigga he pulls up, and then a few minutes later, Payne pulls up. The minute Payne pulls up, I wasn't trying to throw Irv under the bus, but me, Irv, and Havoc had a conversation, and Havoc was telling us, Havoc was complaining how Jess had to use Havoc's Cash App because he didn't want Izzy to know that Jess was sending him money. So Jess was always sending Havoc money and having Havoc send it to Payne. And sometimes, you know, Havoc wanted to dig in those guts. You know what I'm saying? So he was always drooling from the fucking side. This is real shit. Everybody knows this shit. You know what I'm saying? When Payne was trying to get to Massachusetts, Havoc three-way called us on Instagram. And I swear to God, on my kids, on my father's asses, that nigga was like, he was saying, yo, how can a 40-something-year-old man not get $50 and fucking rent a van to put his fucking dogs in? That's like bum shit. Like I work hard for my money. I'm not about to send that shit. He said that shit. I held that down. When Havoc went up there talking about loyalty, I'm like, loyalty? Nigga, loyal niggas don't talk like that. Loyal nigga be like, hold that 50, nigga. Come to Massachusetts. That nigga was like, yo, I swear to God, on my kids, I didn't say that. I'm like, what are my kids? You said that, nigga. On the phone call, Irv was there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, he's Payne and Havoc started saying, oh, my nigga, yo, that's foul. You put that shit on your kids. And I'm like, oh, nah, hell nah. So I'm like, Irv, I don't want to put you in this shit, nigga, but these niggas think I'm lying. You know I'm not lying, my nigga, so speak up. Irv was like, I'm staying out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you staying out of it, nigga, so you're gonna make me look like I saw my kids when you know it's that nigga, but that nigga was scared of pain too, you heard? So that's when I revealed the pictures of the thread. Remember I revealed some pictures of a thread between Jess and Irv with the lollipops and shit like that? That's when I revealed that. I'm like, because Irv sent me that shit. Irv was like, yo, my nigga, why she changed the theme on our fucking thread to our messages? Look, lollipops and shit. I'm like, oh, but that shit was still in my shit and my pictures. So I went and I saved that shit. When that nigga, when he didn't vouch for me, it's not that he vouched, he was there. It was a three-way call. I'm like, yo, Irv.
Yeah, dude, tell the truth.
Yeah, that's all. Pain's not gonna do nothing. Listen, if it's the truth, it's the truth. But don't make Henny look like a liar because you rock with me, my nigga. If you rock with me, say the truth. If I didn't rock with you, I wouldn't have put him on the spot. But I'm like, nah, Irv was about to clear this up because he was there. He was there. One of my father's ashes, he was there. And he was like, yo, he looked like he was about to shit himself. He had the same look Mano had when 10 was in his face. And he was like, nah, I'm gonna stay out the shit. And I'm like, bro, these niggas Havoc, Havoc was lying. I'm like, Pain is thinking that I'm lying to the nigga, and I wasn't fucking with him already. But if I'm telling the truth, my nigga, I'm telling the truth. You heard? So there's no. I'm not gonna say something if it's not fucking true. So the nigga said, I'm staying out of it, and I'm like, yo, you know what? And they dropped me. Chino dropped me. So and that nigga wasn't saying nothing. And I'm like, I stayed there for a minute to see if Irv will say something like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he would see what was going on and be like, nah, let me fucking clear this shit up. Cause then he wasn't lying and he didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I told all them niggas to suck dick. All of them, you heard? All y'all niggas suck dick. So then after that, the next morning, Ming does a live with Chilling with Love. Early morning special. It was like 6 in the morning. I wake up and I see Ming's live and I fucking go in the chat and I see Pain up there. And Pain's up there calling me all kinds of fucking child molester and all kinds of crazy shit. When I look at my messages though, somebody has sent me a screenshot of like 2 hours before that. Pain had a live set up and it had my baby mom's full name on the thumbnail, and it was like for 6 in the morning or some shit like that. But he must have saw that Ming had a live, or I don't know. Like I'm saying, I fuck with Ming. It did go through my head. I'm like, maybe he hit Ming on me. It was like, yo, start a live so you can interview me. You know what I'm saying? Because Chilling with Love and Ming were interviewing him, and he was up there going in on me. You know what I'm saying? He was up there going, and I'm lying to you about that. That didn't happen. That happened the day after he went on DBN's panel. That night he went on DBN's panel saying that he had some shit on me, and then the very next morning is when that happened with that shit on Ming shit.
That boy became obsessed, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the old man Pain. Rest in peace to that man. Hey, you know what's so wild about that nigga too? He getting that money. He don't want Izzy to know. He want to leave. He comes over here. That, yo, bro, you are what you said everybody is. You know what you are, Latin Pain? You're a djinn. You're a bad djinn. Because there's some good djinn. You know what I'm saying? But you were a djinn, okay? Not all djinn. Listen, understand, but djinn have to materialize into what the fuck you is. You a demon, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And a bad demon. Because he was playing with Santeria, right? The ghost was chasing him and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, he came. You remember when he used to be out here acting like a church dude? Yo, God bless you. Never let a demon stress you. Yo, Lord, Father God.
Right. He was doing that. Like I said, he wasn't even cursing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It must have been. He must have been really disciplined or not to curse. You know, to get his act over on us, right? This nigga came over here. I'm gonna show you how he looked, right? You want to look at the chat? Because I'm going to pull a video up real quick.
Yo, Tay, salute. Freshie, salute. Trays, salute. I think I said Trays. Tay, I said Tay, and now Trays. Freshie. I can only see, you know what I'm saying? I said what's up to the TMI, salute.
Trays, salute. TMI, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it for you right now. You could. Okay, check it out. I want to at this after we wrap this part up about Latin scum, dick sucker, and I'm gonna give you something. When we're gonna do a deep dive, it's gonna take us 5 minutes. It's gonna be crazy. Before I drop the link, right, I want to tell y'all that this is a part of the show where we're gonna name drop, and if y'all want, y'all could put a name up in there, and we'll ask any name. You know what I'm saying? And but I want to add this to that, right? I want to ask you when it comes down to the names that we mentioned, because it's gonna be content creators and chat people, right? With the content creators, I want you to give me your opinion on whether you think that they can make it or not, and be brutally honest. You know what I'm saying? If you think that a person needs to quit, let me know. If you think that they need to go harder, you know what I'm saying? Then you let me know that. All right. So that's going to be the next part of this hoorah, right? And if y'all disagree, you know what I'm saying, in the chat, I was looking for questions, but I don't see no questions in the chat. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, and my eyes is messed up. So I'm looking right now. I'm looking at the chat. Anybody has any questions? Answer.
Yeah, All-Head just asked a question. He said, I can't scroll up, but he just asked a question. You heard? Can you read that shit?
Henny, do you recommend any white girls from Alabama to marry? I'm sick of you, nigga.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's it. I guess, like they say, you know what I'm saying? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? So, you're not about to listen. If I recommend somebody and then she ends up putting some allegations on you, you know what I'm saying? You'll get mad at me. You heard?
Cop caller GFK said, "Oh shit, hey, I forgot to tell you, 11 o'clock. I'm gonna be live tonight, right? Like I did tell y'all, but I don't know if I tell y'all the time and all that. You know what I'm saying? 11 o'clock. I had a little bit of wine. Okay. Put it this way, TT. I missed the question. Hey, can somebody, hey TT, can you come up here and help me regulate the questions real quick? If you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop the link right now and paste it. All right. Hey, Latin Toto gonna pull up. Oh man, dog that nigga out. You know what I'm saying? You're not coming up on my panel, bro. He can't type in the chat. go to your shit. Go to your you fucking bum.
What does that mean? Deuce waffling. Fuck is that?
What the fuck is waffling?
I don't know. 1609 salute.
16 oh Nidan.
Blackout salute.
Carter said, "What kind of rubbish is this?"
Hey yo, for y'all that might have not been in the chat and missed it and shit like that. Yo, you know, like I said a minute ago and shit like that. You know, the day after Mother's Day, Mac, you also asked me and shit what day. I don't know if I said the date, but the day after Mother's Day, my boy John lost his life. You heard? He's not here with us no more and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't see me in your chats and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But he rocked with a lot of y'all. You heard? He told me about that shit. You know what I'm saying? He did tell me he rocked with a lot of y'all. He thought a lot of y'all were decent and cool and shit like that. And y'all became he was working all the time. You know what I'm saying? So on the times that he had free, he always ran into somebody in the app that he fucked with. You know what I'm saying? And to him that shit meant a lot. You heard? Yeah, TD. That's a fact. Yo,
what other question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing questions, man, because I'm doing a bunch of shit, and then the computer is trying to slow down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. East New York.
Nah, it wasn't that. TMI. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was I had a rule before that. You know what I'm saying about him dating any of my not him, but any of my friends dating my sister or my cousin, because you know what happens, especially if we're longtime friends. You start to hear the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want that shit. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? It ended up happening with my cousin. You know what I'm saying? You start having issues, and at 2, 3 in the morning, you're calling me drunk, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened.
Now, for all you scared puppies, again, I'm gonna tell you again, that's scared to chat and type and all that because Ghostface got your nuts and your pussies. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. I'm not going. I swear to God, I won't hold it against you. But I'm going to teach y'all a very valuable lesson because I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. Like we doing the after show tonight because I got some stuff to do, and it's nasty work. It's very nasty, and I don't want to have Henny on the stage with me messing his interview up. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Now, I did drop the link. Let me pin the link. And
TMI. You know why it matters? Because they start putting Henny in the middle of it. Henny don't want to be in the middle of their grown ass business. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it ultimately becomes. It becomes an argument. It becomes like I'm a fucking chaperone and I don't have to be that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fucking grown person, you're supposed to act like that. But it ends up being like that. Yo, call your peoples. Yo, I don't want to be in the middle of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I try to avoid that, especially if they're good friends of mine. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, and another thing, man. I'm sorry. Right?
Hold on, Magme. Let me say this. Me and John didn't have an issue because he was dating my cousin. I found out about it and I was cool about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But it became that. It became an issue when they had an issue. Then me and him started having an issue because of their issue. You know what I'm saying? That's why we had an issue.
Now they said I'm missing questions. So TT's here. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. For a couple minutes to read the questions in the chat because we're gonna open up the chat in a second. But
Titi, salute, Titi.
Hi, good evening. So
I
pretty.
can't hear her. Can you hear her?
Can you guys
Matt,
hear me?
Can you hear her?
Yeah, I can hear.
I don't hear her.
Hey, type 1 if y'all can hear TT. I can hear clearly.
I don't hear her at all.
Can you?
You want me to pull back up?
Can you guys?
Let me refresh this. Hold on.
What's up, TT?
Hey, cousin, how you doing?
You said you can hear it, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it takes the person, Mike, when somebody else is coming. It might happen to you this time.
Is Titi talking?
No, she didn't say nothing.
Okay. Can you hear me now, Henny?
That's a fact.
I can hear you. Perfect.
Titi.
Hey, so Pretty Tay had a question for you. She had asked, why did you state that you had other girls sending you DMs and photos and stuff? She inquired that about maybe about 10 minutes ago. She wants to know why you said that.
Because it's true. Why? I'm lying? I never said you did. So when they said that you did, I was like, oh no, I never said that. I never said that. Shout out to Sage. I know I was on his panel last week, and they asked me this question. I said I don't kiss and tell. Whatever people send me, that's my personal business. You know what I'm saying? I don't kiss and tell. If somebody took that and assumed that you did that, I made sure that I went on that panel and I cleared that up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
I got quiet for a second. You know what I'm saying?
I can hear you. I went on mute.
Nah, but yeah.
Your mic is messed up, TT. You gotta probably reset it, or take it off. Something is clipping on your mic when you speak. Change the mic.
I'll be back. Hold on.
No, say something, Mel.
It sounded good.
Oh, it sounded like it was clipping.
Is it bad now? Am I okay?
You probably got it up too loud. Go to the audio and low. Matter of fact, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna do it for you. Go ahead. Continue.
Okay. Okay. Did you answer Old Head's question about whether or not it's okay to Caucasian women from Alabama? Did you answer that question?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I guess. Caucasian woman was crazy, you heard?
Well, he said white, but they say you're not supposed to say that because it's like bad. So I said Caucasian just to make it cleaner. I have a question that I guess people want to know. So like, honestly, from a realistic perspective, with you originally being a chat person and then you being a content creator and then you making all the connections you've made and then even down to you having your quote unquote alleged personal business be on the internet, what has all of this taught you?
Um,
That was one of my questions too. That's dope, Cuzzo.
you know, I always I said this shit mad times. I know y'all heard me say shit mad times. You know what I'm saying? But I always try to give people the utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know how devious some people could be, and I don't like that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like backdooring people. I don't like that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't like.
Hey, yo.
I don't like
watch it, buddy.
I don't like the smile in your face, and then when you turn around, you're talking shit about somebody. I don't really like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know this shit. If I don't know you and somebody asks me an opinion, and I see how you move, but I don't know you, you know what I'm saying? I might give my opinion and shit like that, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? I learned with this shit, motherfuckers is just real devious. Like, this internet shit is real devious. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to become a content creator. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never did. That wasn't the purpose of the channel. You know what I'm saying? It was just to defend myself. People were going around slandering me and doing the most, and I was embarrassed, like, to go on somebody's panel when they're doing a whole show about something else, or they got something else going on, and then to make it about Henny's drama. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I opened the channel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really thinking about like that, like the content creating shit, but this shit told me that people, like, that shit is really true. You know what I'm saying? People are smiling in your face and shit like that, and tell you they rock with you and all kinds of shit, but then be somewhere else saying the whole opposite shit of what they was just telling you. You know what I'm saying? That shit's happened to me a couple times in this motherfucker.
What do you think your biggest betrayal was? Like, if you could name one person outside of Latin Pain, because we all know he's the biggest piece of shit on the internet, right? In your world, who do you think, in your world, like, who can't you forgive? Out of everything you've ever been through on the internet, even if we know the person or not.
What you mean, like, you know the person? I like in this, like in the dirty sector. You mean, like, that's on the internet? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
no, I'm just saying, like, since you've been like in the chats, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that. Like, what's the biggest thing that you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. A lot of these people I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I might have said what's up a couple times in the chat. I don't consider me knowing that person. You know what I'm saying? The people that I talked to on the phone and actually had a rapport with me, and they rocked with me and they told me, like, yo, I don't believe anything they're saying to you. I don't believe any of that. I rock with you. I'm Team Henny. I'm Team Henny. I'm Team Henny. But the minute they got they felt the type of way about me because they were upset about something totally different, and they couldn't hold their emotions, for them to get on a panel and say, yo, that nigga's a rapist, that nigga this, that nigga that, he did it. You know what I'm saying? Them the people that I can't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Ever.
why?
You know, I said her name before. You know what I'm saying? Virgo child. I can't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with her.
Okay, you type your questions, man. TT said, Henny fuck with the wrong people. He can't walk it back. That's what Sky Swizzy said.
What you mean can't walk it back? Like, I fuck with, like I said, I treat everybody with the utmost respect. If that person did something to you, and I'm not making this personal, Sky, but I'm just using you as an example. If that person did something to you, but that person never did nothing to me, and they treated me nothing but respect, you can't blame me or fault me for treating that person with respect, even if you know they're a snake, because they snaked you. If they haven't snaked me until I go through it, then, you know what I'm saying, I treat them with respect. I've treated people here with respect before. And because of their personal issues with other people, they've brought my family up there. They've called CPS on me for stuff that I never did. I've tried to treat that person with respect multiple times. You know what I'm saying? I don't badmouth them. I did call Shorty out her name one time. But because the day before, she called me a pedophile. She said I played with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Those people, I've treated them with respect. I used to support those people. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So when you're talking about some what you just said, but these are people that you rock with. You feel me? These people that you put on pedestals. You feel me? So that to me, I can't go based on what somebody else feels about a person. Now, if I sit back and I see what that type of person, you see, I'm gonna use Pain for an example. When I came around Pain, I never saw him do that kind of stuff until we was already friends. When we was already friends, he wasn't. In the beginning, he wasn't even cursing. Later on, when he started cursing, when he started doing the cocaine and drinking and smoking weed, is when I saw him doing the dark, evil shit.
Thank you.
So I can't really go based on that. You know what I'm saying? Based on that. That person might be mad cool with you, right? But because that person has issues with somebody else and I treat everybody with respect, they might bring my family up there. They might call CPS on live and say that my kids are in danger in my crib when they're not.
It says Virgo Child is in the chat right now.
What up?
Is that really her channel? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Let me go check. Go ahead. I gotta give her a rinse, so somebody gonna knock her shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Respect for you the way you are. Okay, you can hit the link if you want to ask if he.
Yeah, hit the link.
Because I listen. She said they go Art the Fleck up in this motherfucker. Okay, she said I don't know why these people have respect for you the way you are. You are evil. So I mean, you know.
All right, let's talk about that. Let me talk about that. Right? She says I'm evil because there was times, right, when we would talk and she would tell me things, right? I remember one time Tay came on my platform because there was some trolls trolling her or whatever. Me and Tay had an issue. We moved past that. But because of that issue, she came on my platform. She would hit me up and she would tell me all kinds of shit about Tay. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I didn't respect that. I'm Team Henny. I never understood why she did that shit, and she would clown Tay. I don't think she does this. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no issue with Tay no more though. And it was not like I would call her or she would call me and we would just talk about that. We would already be conversating and we would see some shit on YouTube and she would mention some shit, right? Cool. I'm not about to start no shit, so I was not saying nothing, right? She told me the shit about Mano, that she fucked Mano. Mano fucked her, right? She told me that. She told me this before Mano had my family up there, right? When my family went up there, I hit her up and I said, yo, this nigga playing with my family. Tell him to stop. She said, no, this is going to jeopardize my family. And I'm like, but again, it's not her issue. So I couldn't really be like, oh, I'm about to flip. I'm like, all right. Y'all know, a lot of y'all get mad at me because I'm passive like that. You know what I'm saying? Months later, when Nikea comes on my platform, Mano did a reaction on that. I hit her up. Yo, hit that nigga up and be like, yo, no, you crazy? I'm not my family. But she didn't give a fuck about my family, right? I could have been put that shit out there, right? So I still didn't hold that shit against her. But the minute she got mad at me, she called me a fucking rapo. She said I did that. She told me to suck my mother. So what I did was, oh, okay, all gloves is off. You lie on me, I'm gonna truth on you. And then she said, I'm a liar. I show Tay proof. I didn't just show Tay proof. I let Tay listen to her voice saying this shit. You heard? What? I did mention something about Mano fucking cheating on his wife, but I never said her name until she called me a pedo. You heard? When she called me a pedo, you know what? All gloves is off. Why? Because I didn't say nothing that very day. I don't have to. I speak whenever the fuck I want. You heard? You told me Mano fucked you. You heard? You told me that nigga dick was little. You told me you wish you fucking died because you didn't. That's your biggest regret in life. You heard? You asked me to come down to Alabama a bunch of times. You asked me when I went to New York, when I was about to go to New York, can you come stay in the fucking hotel with me? Nah? You told me you wanted me to fuck you off the chair, huh? From the back choking you. Nah? Fuck out of here. Fucking play with me. You're smart, shorty.
Can I just clarify? Let me just clarify for the chat. No, he's not talking about Mano the rapper. No, he's not talking about High Hater Mano. Just want to make that clear. All right, I'm going back on mute.
Name the milkman, you heard? Just saying, I'm evil, right? Well, I could be evil like that, but I'm gonna speak on the truth. The shit that I try to hide and keep that shit tucked for you, when you couldn't even tell Mano, yo, listen, I told the nigga we fucked. He could start fucking putting it out there. You could have just shot him a text and told the nigga, yo, leave that nigga family alone, you heard? I told him. You're like, no, you crazy? I'm embarrassed. No. All right, cool. I'm still not gonna blow your secret up. Just don't disrespect me. I told you this shit mad times when other people disrespected me and calling me a rapo and all that shit, right? The worst thing you could do is call me that, because then all gloves is off. You can't handle that you have an alcohol problem. You told me this shit last time we had a falling out. Yo, I went to the gym at 4 in the morning. I was fucking crying every morning and shit like that because you called me an alcoholic. Put the fucking bottle down. There's programs for that shit. There's programs for that shit. But I'm evil. You know what is evil? To watch that man bring my family and make a mockery out of him. And yes, my family did that. But maybe you could have helped to stop, right? You considered me your friend, Team Henny, nah? You trusted me so much, you told me about you cheating on your husband and him cheating on his wife, nah? That's how much you trusted me, but I was good enough friend for that, but not good enough friend to tell him, yo, leave that nigga kids alone. And I held that shit down. I held your secret down and let that man, I asked almost the whole fucking internet, yo, would you have held this secret for Shorty? I didn't even know you. Or would you have stopped him from fucking doing that to your family? Every single body said I would have threw her under the fucking bus. You heard? Respectfully. Yeah.
Henny, Virgo said that you've been hitting her up every morning trying to talk to her. Are you still trying to make contact with her despite the fact that you guys are
listen, Virgo, I am or was. You see, because Henny always, as far as I've come, I've showed receipts, you heard? I've showed receipts. You told Tay, you never said anything about her. I was lying. You remember that? I sent Tay a fucking recording of what you said. And I still got the whole thread. The whole motherfucking thread, you heard? Respectfully. So I would watch what you say because I got the whole thread still. And that shit is nothing for me to, because you see, your issue was that you had to delete the thread because you had a husband. Kickstand Henny is single, you heard? I don't gotta delete nothing. So your voice and those thousands of fucking voice notes, those pictures and shit, I still got all that. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. My intentions wasn't to throw you under the bus, you heard? My intentions was to throw Mano under the bus. But it just so happened that you was the other person that was unloyal to your own fucking husband, shorty. What you gonna get mad at me for? What you gonna get? I came out and said you sent me fake pics? Nah. You went on Chilling with Loves and said that shit.
Real quick, right? Okay, because my husband wants
Tell your husband to hit up Latin Pain and get my address from him, and then we could make content great again. Respectfully, keep that shit off the internet and just pull up to my shit. You said that shit on each platform weeks ago. You said that shit on, yo, we're making a trip down to, I'm still fucking waiting. I take my dog for an hour walk every fucking day. I'm outside, you heard? Whenever. whenever. Stop talking about it. Come and surprise me. Don't even warn me. Surprise me. So you can say, oh, he was waiting for us. No, surprise me. You heard?
Did you by chance tell her that you wanted to massage her and make her breakfast at all? Because it sounds like
I told her I wanted to stick
it was
dick
like
in her.
mutual.
I told her I would stick dick in her. That's what I told her.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I had her in her bed playing with herself, busting it open while I'm with my fucking dog at a dog park. What we talking about? Henny will get messy. Don't play with me, shorty.
Storm. Wait.
Wow.
Wait.
Now, okay. Just like you never said nothing about Tay, huh? Yeah. Come on.
Well,
listen.
can I ask how did you become entangled with the women? Because usually when most of the guys, come out, there's more conversations amongst the men. How did you become intertwined in, like, I don't want to say catty conversations amongst the women, but like, how did you become the center of that amongst the women who were actually supporting you through your ordeals?
She came on to me. Titi, we had conversation off of YouTube before. Titi, have I ever been disrespectful to you? Keep it real.
No, not at all. I didn't have any disrespectful comments from you.
I've had plenty of conversations with a lot of these women in this chat. I've never been disrespectful. East New York, I've had conversations with her. Ask East New York if I've ever stepped out of fucking line with her. I've never stepped out of line with none of these females, you heard? Ask Tay. Ask Humble Gemini. Ask him. Yo, has Henny, ask Macbeth. Has Henny ever came on to you or disrespected you in any kind of way? Ask him. Ask Jesse. Ask the Street Queen. I'm talking about in chats. I don't get at nobody. I don't disrespect nobody. I'm a single man. I'm a man, though. I'm a man.
Hold up, Henny. Let me call him and ask him. Nice. I got to call back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a man. I'm a man. And if a female decides to hit my DM and she's on that type of timing, I'm a fucking single man. You heard? Respectfully. And I don't have no loyalty to Virgo's husband. You heard? If she wants to get her back blown out, well, obviously, whatever. I don't know that nigga, but if he was my friend, then it would be no play. You heard? It'd be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I might even tell the nigga something. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know her, man. I barely knew her. And she trusted me with that secret. And maybe, when was this? Either in July or August. And in October, Mano was interviewing my fucking family.
She said
for 2 months.
She just said back blown out by you, huh?
Okay. Of course. You're right. You're right. The same thing Misty said. I'm walking around with a pinky toe. You heard?
But you know, did I say anybody could hit the link yet? Did I say that?
Yo, listen, I don't kiss and tell anything. And when I named a lot of them names, I'm just saying, I'm talking about in the chat. I said that in the chat. I've never come on to nobody. I don't come on to nobody. I don't come on to anybody. Well, I think your profile pic is pretty or not. I'm not the type of nigga to just be a fucking dirtbag like that. For what? You think YouTube is the only play I get? No, I don't need that shit. But I am a man.
The next question that I would like to ask is, in light of we're gonna double back a little bit on a personal note. So have you been able to repair any of the broken connections that were attached to you after certain interviews and things were done? Like, have you been able to repair any of those wounds or make peace with anyone on your end, or are things still shattered in pieces because of your YouTube?
My bad.
My bad. You see that, Henny?
What?
Check your messages, brother.
Hold on.
Thank you, TT. You know what I'm saying? Keep on moderating if you have time, if you have time to keep on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. The floor is yours, John. Damn, man. Rest in peace, John on my mind. Floor is yours, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Lord have mercy. God bless him.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Listen, the first time she got drunk, right? The first time she got drunk and called me and called me out my name, I said gloves is off. I put on a live for the next morning saying BDB. The title said BDB. I'm exposing your little secret, right? She hit me up immediately with a screenshot and was like, take this off right now, Arjonis, or it's up. And I'm like, yo, don't say nothing to me or whatever I said. I don't remember exactly what I said to her. She stopped talking to me. She stopped talking to me for maybe 2 weeks, right? I did a live the next morning, I believe it was. It might have been that same night. And I told some shit. I said, yo, how you was up there interviewing my family, calling me a bad father and rubbing it in your face how you raising your kids and they're in your house every day. Meanwhile, you have a family at home, but y'all here fucking YouTube chicks, right? And risking a chance of losing being able to raise your family, right? That's what I said, but I never mentioned her name. Chat went crazy. Everybody was hitting me up behind the scenes. Who is it? I didn't say her name at all. 2 weeks later, I felt terrible. No bullshit. I felt terrible.
And you did call me and tell me that too. Just about for you. But
I felt terrible. Grizz Moolah did a live, and OG and Grizz Moolah were up there roasting me. Few days later, O-Head did a live. I went into the live, but I couldn't type. I was blocked. So I left there. I saw Virgo till I was on the panel, but I left because I couldn't type. I went in there just to say hi or whatnot. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just go and shit like that. So I bounced. I felt terrible, right? So I hit somebody up. I don't know if they want me to say anything, but I hit somebody up, and I'm like, yo, can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
So I hit somebody up, and I'm like, yo.
Oh, your picture froze up.
He's frozen. Yeah. They said in the chat that he's frozen.
From Bumbly, you can hit the link if you want too. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to kick you. I would love to set up an interview with you from Bumbly. You know
yeah, I'm frozen, right?
Yeah.
Your face is frozen.
It's right. So I felt bad as hell, right?
You could get.
So
okay. You can get down. You can get down and come back. You can get down and come back.
For me?
Yeah, if you want to, like the boy, just refresh your thing because it's stuck. Your shit is stuck. Your picture is stuck. Somebody said who got the cutest feet in the sector. That was Art Deflect. I want to know too. Who you think? Who you think it is? Who you think got the TT? Who you think got the prettiest feet?
Who do I think got the cutest feet in the sector? Who do I think?
Yeah.
Can you please pass me all together? I don't want to answer this question. I don't know anybody's feet. Like,
I think
I don't know what these people's feet look like.
Charmaine's got the prettiest feet because he's the nigga that acts like a kid. Charmaine's acting like a bitch. Charmaine's got pretty feet. Now we got. Now, hey, listen. I'm getting you off stage real quick. You're gonna have to hit the link right back again because I'm about to get messy. I gotta kick you out. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Come back. Now, before Henny get back, hopefully he don't get back in, for at least for 1 minute. because this girl Tay got it out for you, shorty. Salute to Tay. She up in the chat too, y'all. Oh yeah, she got it out for you, girl.
Or better yet, I'll be in Far Rockaway Friday. Yo.
Oh, they forgot Matt get messy too? But not right now. It's not your birthday, Mac. Let me add Henny back.
Yo.
Let me TJ, you can come back. I'm done with my mess. I should have just put you backstage, but I hit the other button by mistake. I put kick from studio. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
So before I finish, now you good. I felt so I felt bad after I left Old Heads, right? I felt bad. So I hit somebody up and I'm like, yo, I feel terrible about that shit because again, I didn't want to throw her under the bus. Regardless of what she said to me, I still didn't want to throw her under the bus. I wasn't exposing it because I was trying to protect her privacy, but it involved this nigga, so I wanted to throw him under the bus. So I said what I said, but everybody was getting curious, like, who is it? So I left the shit alone. Maybe like a day later, right, I sent her a message. Somebody told me, they was like, go ahead, if you feel like apologizing and shit like that, apologize, right? So I sent her, I'm like, yo, I said, yo, my apologies. I explained that to her. I'm like, you know, and she told me, she's like, you know what, honey? Being that he was playing with your family like that, that's a secret that I shouldn't have said to you because it put you in a tough spot. I understand you. I forgive you. All right. Like the next day, I think it was, I'm bored at home and I decided to go watch, I'm Gaslighting?
I want to diss people so bad.
I'm Gaslighting. Anyways.
Who said you gaslighting? Who said you gaslighting?
Tay.
Oh, cop caller? GFK?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
That's Tay.
Oh.
She said it was Tay earlier.
I know. I remember. I'm super duper high. Trust me. Sorry. Yeah, because she the one with the she had the picture earlier. My bad. Of that other person. See, it's not your birthday, Mac. Mean. It is my birthday.
Well, happy birthday, cousin. We love you. Question. They wanted to ask you earlier if you plan to monetize your channel or if you're just gonna use it for a rec.
I don't really got content. I don't. I put dog shorts up just trying to
Hold up, people. You have to get back to that question. Sorry. Right? Virgo Child. I'm gonna read your comment, right? And I'm gonna show you something, right? This is what you gotta understand. See, you have a fair shot to you know, I set these interviews up. We know what type of shit is gonna be. I guess, you know, I'm not gonna sit around and watch somebody just slander, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Like, so I leave the link and he said anybody could hit the link. I don't want y'all two getting messy. If you're incapable of having a conversation, that's just going to throw the interview. That's going to be the sector. So it's not just about the sector. It's how about this one? How about people are not getting involved with your thing that y'all have personally?
He came in the chat and said that I'm evil, right? So I'm just explaining to the people what she means by evil, right? This is why she's calling me evil.
Now look. Let me just land this and then the floor is back to you. I'm gonna put you back on the big screen. Okay, so Matt, can I hit you in the back because this is crazy? Respectfully, you see that chat right up under you? That's Miss Benzo. That's my woman. You might want to talk to her about that because I don't really get into dick and pussy gossip about, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get into it with Henny. When Henny hit me in the back about it, I gingerly
pause.
Damn, you said that it's your fault, right? So he told me behind the scenes, well, you know what I'm saying? I chose. Now somebody else had popped up. Trey's popped up, and now Sky Swizzy's backstage. And I'm sorry, I'm moving a little bit too fast. I'm pretty sure they'll do a reaction, and critique me later. But for now, right, cocksuckers, check this out, everybody. Oh, I'm dumb high, right? Remind me of what the fuck I was talking about just now, because
you saying about Miss Benzo.
Yeah. Talk to her, or no, and I'm not disrespecting you or anything, but trust me, I got 1,000 people on my back trying to get at me, and as long as he's respectful and he ain't calling disrespecting your children and shit like that, I don't see no reason why you wouldn't hit the link and just get past that situation without using certain people's names. I can't tell people what to talk about, but I can leave the link for anybody to speak. You know what I'm saying? I've been advertising this interview or whatever.
Let me say this, right? Virgo might be upset right now because I said that Mano smashed, right?
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, when I said Mano smashed Virgo child, right? But that's how I felt when I asked you to ask him to stop, and I knew that secret. Because I could have stopped it right then and there, but I didn't. Right? You still kept coming in my chat. You begged me on my birthday to give you my cash app because you wanted to send me some bread, right? What'd I say to you? Nah, I'm good on your bread. I don't need your bread.
You said that she offered you money?
That's a fact. I'm lying?
But your
I didn't get offended when you called me cute. I didn't get offended when you called me cute and I said, but you let that nigga smash? So you must think he's cute too. You put us in the same category. That's a lie too?
Matter of fact, hey, listen, listen. Let me just say this last thing.
I'm not gonna violate you. I'm violating him.
Virgo, I'm pretty sure. Listen, Virgo. I'm pretty sure you have your reasons on why you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link right now. But trust me when I tell you, we can always do an interview and sit down and because it's already out. It's all in the streets. They asking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to do is do it the most respectful way. So if you want to do an interview, hit Miss Benzo. We line that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get you right up in there.
Factual. But let me just remind you of this.
Eve said, did you expose her because of BDB?
What?
Eve said you exposed her because of BDB.
No. I didn't expose her because of BDB. If that was the case, I would have been exposed her. I exposed her because when she got drunk and upset at me because Tay was running a live, right? You watched it. Tay was running a live, and I went in there. Virgo had a big wrench. I have a small wrench. I went in there and I saluted, and Virgo shot me. As soon as she shot me, me and Virgo wasn't talking already. As soon as she shot me, I knew she was drinking. I went back in the chat 10 seconds later or a minute later, and I asked Tay, I said, why are you letting drunk people shoot people in your chat? I'm just coming in to show love. And Virgo read that. I didn't say nothing bad. I just said, you letting drunk people? It was the truth. She said, Henny, suck your mother. But when she was saying that, Tay read my comment, and Tay was like, wait, what's going on? Henny, hit the link. So I hit the link immediately to explain to her. When I got up there, Virgo hit the link at the same time. Virgo didn't let me say a word. As soon as she got up there, she was like, you touch it, and started wilding on my shit. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to protect you no more. BDB did smash her. Wow. What's the lie about that? That's what she told me. She told me it's fact. And I have my whole Instagram thread too. So that's what I'm going to tell you, Virgo child. You can do an interview. Just don't lie on me. Because part two, you come up here and you lie on me once, part two of my interview will come with nothing but receipts. You heard? And what are my kids? You're lucky I'm not on my laptop and I'm on my phone, because I will show you that I got all the thread, all the messages, every single thing that you told me, and pictures and everything. I will expose it. So if you come up here and do the interview, come up here and say the truth. Say the truth. Say the fucking truth. Don't come up here and some lies shit.
She said, I got mad at you behind the scenes, because she said you were obsessed with her.
No. That's the same thing she told Tay.
And she said she didn't want to talk to you. She basically, so what I'm now getting.
This is what I was telling you though, Mac. This is what I was telling you about Ohead's channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling bad. And I don't want to say her name because I fuck with her hard body, you heard? But I was feeling bad, and I hit somebody up, and I'm like, yo, I feel bad about this shit because my intention is not to throw her under the bus. Even though she violated me, I didn't want to throw her under the bus. The person I called said to me, yo, Henny, do what your heart feels, you heard? So I hit Shorty up. I went to old heads, and I was blocked in the chat, and I couldn't type. And Virgo was on the panel, so I didn't want to hit the panel. So I bounced. And I was like, damn, I was thinking to myself, and I'm like, you know what? And I shot her a text. Virgo, say I'm lying, because I got the whole thread. That shit is in there, you heard? That shit is in there. I shot her a text, and I said, yo, Virgo child, listen, I'm sorry. And I told her why I was sorry. I said, listen, you don't have to talk to me again. You don't have to accept my apology, but I just feel bad because my intention is not to get at you, it's to get at him, but you're involved. And you're telling me to please stop, but I want to get at him, and you violated it already. So I just feel like I still want to throw him under the bus, but I just don't want to say your name. You asked me to stop, and you forgave me, and you said, yo, Henny, that's another thing you said on Tay's joint. You said that I asked you for forgiveness, and you didn't. And I was just reading the forgiveness, you saying you forgive me the other day. So again, you could come and do an interview. Hit the link now. Just don't lie, because I have the proof. And I swear on my father's ashes, I have the proof. And I don't want to do it to you, but you lie on me, and I'm gonna post it all. And that's one of my kids. You heard? Respectfully, because if you're not gonna say the truth, then if you're panicking right now, you should have not said. You don't believe that shit, because October's when Mano said that. Payne started saying that shit in the end of May or in June. He started saying this shit, right? You rolled with me. You was Team Henny, remember? You was Team Henny. Team Henny. You remember you dropping the mad emojis when I would go live and I send you the link or throw you like, yo, I'm about to go live and share it with you? Remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember dropping, shout out to Jessie. Jessie shows love, all respect. She came on the panel. Humble came on the panel. Virgo came on the panel. Ohead came on the panel. And Jessie came on the panel. Virgo left and got mad at me because she said I wasn't showing her attention, that me and Ohead was showing all the attention to fucking Jessie. Say I'm lying. Don't fucking call me a liar because you're fucking embarrassed because you made that choice to fucking cheat on your husband with that clown. You watched that man play with my family. You told me that's not cool. Yo, my God, but you didn't try to even stop the shit. But then you want to call me a fucking pedophile when you're fucking drunk and mad? Fuck out of here, son. Don't play with me, yo. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, Virgo. Respectfully, I'm not trying to do that to you. You heard? You did the deed and that's that. Keep it pushing. Because I'm going to fuck up your whole credibility. You heard? I took that shit personal. Mac asked me a little bit ago, what's one person you can't fuck with because of that shit? Yo, that shit fucked me up because I'm like, damn, I'm protecting you and I don't even know you. This man's playing with my family up there, my daughter and my son. You ain't trying to even stop that shit. You dubbed me both times. The first time you dubbed me, and then when he did the reaction when my daughter Nikea was on my panel, you dubbed me. Nah? Fuck out of here. Remember? It's been a long time for me, Henny. Remember? Yo, Henny, you ever done, you know what the chair position is? Or I would like for you. You remember that? Because I got all that shit. Don't play with me, yo. Don't play with me. I don't play with nobody. I show everybody the utmost respect. But you try to fucking play with me and play. If you don't mean nothing to me, then I just cut you the fuck off. I cut you the fuck off, and that's that. But you was my friend. Nigga, you was my friend for months. There's people out here that disrespected me, and I just keep it pushing. But you fucked with me, and then to say some fucking foul shit like that, I took that shit personal, you heard? I took that shit personal. After I held the secret for you when I could have stopped that shit. I should have stopped it in its tracks, right? That was on me. That was my bad. You heard? I should have stopped it in its tracks and would have never got to this part. You heard? But nah, Henny being passive and Henny being, a lot of people tell me this shit all the time. Henny, you be pissing me off because you're just too passive. You're just too nice to people. And it's true. It's true. And you're fucking an example of that shit. Fuck out of here with that shit. Go ahead, Mac. What up?
Okay, so this part of the show, right? Which I was trying to get to. Damn. God damn, get the lights up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was gonna get that deep. And look, I didn't know, y'all. I didn't know, but now I'm glad I do know. So when somebody asks me to take opinion, I can take opinion. But up and then, I don't know. That shit is crazy, man. Virgo, man. And Virgo's always been cool with me. I ain't got no problem with her. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of stayed out of it, because when, you know, it's dick and pussy. So on one end, this is what, let me just give you a synopsis of how I look at it now, how I seen it from what you explained and what she said. On one end, okay, you had a friendship. This is how it looks. You had a friendship. She says that you was stalking her and you was just overly obsessed. And then she says, you say that's the opposite. Then, I mean, recently, when did she offer you this money?
On my birthday. Listen, I posted a video, right? I posted a video, I believe.
Let me get some coffee. Hold it down real quick.
I went to Mardi Gras, right?
You got it?
And
you heard me?
She's talking about telling her hubby that she got some business or some work-related shit, and she wanted to come down. So what are you talking about? Like I said, Virgo, have fun. Have fun. And I'm not really in the mood to really go get something, because I got another device, you heard? And I got Instagram on my other device, respectfully. Just the same way I sent Tay that clip, I screen recorded that shit and I sent Tay that clip, and you lied to her. You lied and said, nah, he's lying, Tay. Tay was like, Henny, either if you don't show me proof, I'm going to think you're lying. And I had to show her proof because I wasn't lying. I was hoping you didn't do that, but you did. And I'm not trying to do you like this. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not trying to do her like that. But she's just in her feelings for something she did. I didn't give her alcohol. I didn't tell her to fuck that nigga. She did that. And then she chose to tell me, not even knowing Henny, you heard? She told me, and you know what hurt my feelings even the most? That she told me before Mano did that interview. So I knew this when Mano did the interview. When I texted her when Mano was doing the interview, though, send him a text and be like, yo, I even told her and say I didn't, because I got the whole fucking thread. I said, yo, you don't even got to tell him you told me. Tell him you got drunk last night and you might have told me. There's a possibility I might have told him. I'm not too sure, Mano, but there's a possibility. Maybe he would have been like, Mano, I got your shorty shit and I got your home address, bro. I'm not going to come do any harm to you, you heard? But best believe, one of these days, y'all going to get an overnighter, you heard? Maybe when you're at work. Maybe when I see you on somebody's panel driving your truck, maybe I'll send that shit overnight, you heard? Oh, you played with the wrong one and I got patience, my nigga, you heard? I tried to come up here and ask you, you told me to hit your link. I got your address, bro. Respectfully. Niggas don't like you, for real, for real. I'm not going to do nothing to you. I know you got a family at home, you heard? I know you got a family, so I will never come and harm anybody. But I got your shit. Maybe one day your wife's going to answer that shit and open it and be like, you heard? You heard? Respectfully, respectfully. When you was interviewing my family, I knew this about you, bro. I asked her. I asked her. Mano, let me tell you this. You remember, y'all just recently, months ago, y'all got cool again. And you had Simba up there, and and Virgo was in the chat, and Simba was talking shit, and when Virgo went to go up there, remember you told her you don't give a fuck when she hit you up about it, and she blocked you again? You know what she said to me? Henny, please don't get mad at me. I'm like, mad at what for what? You're not my wife. Fuck, I'm gonna get mad at you for? That's your pussy. Fuck is you talking about? Henny is a single man, you heard? Respectfully. That's a fact. Please, 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 Connor Henny script. Please, Connor Henny script. I don't want to do it to you, but you come in the chat asking why I'm evil. So I'm telling the people why you consider me evil? Because to this point, I haven't really said nothing. I said something on a panel the other day. I said the truth though. He smashed you. What? That's a lie? That's not a lie, my nigga. That's not a lie. I would never make a lie upon you. You heard? You heard? I will never. But don't fucking push me because you. Like I said, do an interview. I don't care. On my kids, I don't care. Just say the truth. The minute you say one lie, I'm showing all the whole fucking thread. You heard? Respectfully. Respectfully. Nah, hey yo, Sky Swizzy. You know why though? You know why? Because if, like I said, if I don't know her and I don't know these things, or you know what? Even if she might have hit the nigga up and be like, yo, man, I told this nigga some drunk shit. I told him, chill, and he would have still did it. I would have been like, damn, she still looked out. But when I looked at that shit, I'm like, I still didn't say nothing. This shit happened in October. The Mano interview. This shit happened in October. I've been knowing about it for months already. I didn't say shit. Months after that, we was in KT. Shout out to KT. We was in KT's chat. 40th Street comes in there, that troll, and says, yo, there's a girl in Rochester saying that Henny did something. So I wrote in the chat, then interview her, bro. Y'all would love to see me drown like that. Interview her then. He asked Mano in the chat, Mano, you want to interview her? And Mano said, I would love to. And I said in the chat, Mano, if you knew what I knew, you would chill the fuck out already. She called me immediately flipping out. Immediately flipping out. I remember I was doing laundry and she called flipping. I'm like, what are you doing? I said, I didn't say nothing. Yo, baby, he's gonna know you talking. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what he knows, my nigga. That nigga played with my family, son. I never say your name. Why are you calling me on this type of shit? Yeah, Henny. You know how many times? Virgo, chill. Chill. I'll tell you, I said it in my life this morning. I go down the rabbit hole and that shit'll get deep, you heard? Chill. Chill. Yeah, that's what you did. You played with that shit. In bed, you heard? Remember your cat jumping up there? And you telling your cat get the fuck down? You trying to bust that shit out. You remember that? I was in the park with the dog. Y'all see one of my first shorts when my dog was running around? Virgo, you better chill, because I got the laptop right there, you heard? And I got the Instagram on my shit. I don't want to do that to you, bro. Like, chill. Nah, Bobby Ramos, you don't even, like I said, what? They asked me the other day. Give me more names. Who else busted it open? For what? They haven't done nothing to me. But when y'all play with, you know what is somebody to tell you you fucking molested your fucking baby daughter? Man, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. This isn't revenge porn. Shut your ass up. You're not fucking revenge porn. You called CPS on live, shorty. Fucking revenge porn. Fuck out of here. This is fucking. Mano judged me. Mano judged me and said I'm a real piece of shit father. He got his kids at home and he's jeopardizing it. He's jeopardizing raising his kids for some fucking YouTube pussy. She's married. Fuck out of here. Nah, it's not. I didn't say nothing. She came in the chat saying that I'm evil. Why? Why? Because I didn't hold the secret no more? I don't have to. I don't have to. Again, this wasn't about her. It wasn't about her. My shit was to expose him. And I did. I was just not saying her name. Because I didn't feel like I had to. But then she wants to say all these mean things about me. Why do I gotta keep protecting her? I did that when they violated my family. I protected her, right? I'm not protecting her no more. Whatever. I'll be weird, you heard? That's what they've been saying the whole time I've been on the internet. I'm weird. Respectfully. You heard? Yo, this might be just me talking, right? Henny lies. This might just be me talking. I haven't showed no proof. None. I haven't shown none. You heard? Quit while you ahead. Mad at what? You're not loyal to your husband. You think I ever took something serious? I took what you said to me about my kids serious. I wasn't taking you serious. I wasn't taking you serious. You got a husband at home. You was having to delete your threads. You're somebody that's not to be trusted. You heard? Like I said, but I give everybody the utmost respect until they disrespect me. And you, by the shit you said, that was wild disrespectful. You heard? And we fucked with each other. So I took that shit to heart. You heard? Respectfully. And I decided to speak on it when Henny wanted to speak on it. You heard? Yeah. And you was in my DM, saying they're lying, Henny. They're lying. So who looks weird now? Huh? You know what? Hold on. I'll be right back. Let my laptop. Rest in peace to my nigga John, you heard?
So, rest in peace to John. I had to go, I'm just letting y'all know I had to go make a gyro sandwich. But I was paying attention, and you know what I'm saying, on my phone or whatever. So I don't pay attention to chat, but I do have a nice gyro here, right? And we listen. I chose this to be Saturday because I knew this would be a long one. You know what I'm saying? Salute Mano. Everybody know I rock with Mano. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, and I kind of knew it would. You know what I'm saying? We can't duck nothing, but I'm glad this is a way to get past this shit. And Virgo, you know what I'm saying?
She keeps playing though. So give me a second.
All right, I'm gonna go. Let me eat my food. I'm gonna be paying attention, but I'm gonna let you do what you do. Hey yo, Alfie, salute. Said, damn, Henny got the laptop. Still King T. This is you got your laptop? This is nasty work, messy, blackout. Yo, blacks. Oh God, I gotta call you, man. I'm sorry I ain't tapping with you. I got a lot of fucking some, you know, I do need to talk to you, you know what I mean? Like on personal, because you'll understand, like, you know what I mean? Certain shit. We're gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? But Henny, floor's yours, bro.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good right here. I'm right here.
All right, I'm listening. I'm just fucking eating right now.
I got her thread open. Let her keep playing. And y'all think I'm lying to y'all?
Now, also too.
Think I'm lying to y'all? I'll show you right now. I'm not fucking playing with Shorty.
I'll be right back.
Respectfully.
I'll be right back, Henny. Hold down.
Yo, what's the back? Yo, you shut the shit down though, didn't you?
No,
yo, I'm frozen again.
Oh, you froze up. Commercial break, y'all.
Yo. Hey yo, my wrist rocky, get down, I spin around like a disc jockey. I'm in town with a big Glocky, I'm still killing shit with a pistol, my chick got me. I put him in the dish like Mitchell, fit properly. I'm pissed, these niggas ain't shit, it's real.
Yo, I'm not, listen, that's not the type of time I'm on, respectfully. But I feel like I really didn't violate Shorty. I just said what I said about the whole situation, and I just didn't hold back her name. But for Shorty to come in the chat and act like I'm playing, like she said that I'm obsessed. She told Tay this, listen, after this, I left Shorty alone for weeks. I'm getting phone calls and hit up. she's still sending messages out. I don't know about recently, but I know maybe 2-3 weeks ago, she's still sending messages, having conversations with people, telling people that fuck with me that, and she knows I'm not lying, and she knows I'm not lying, that I'm obsessing with her. I'm like, I got her blocked. The fuck is you talking about? Nah, and they're telling me things, and I'm like, and she even sent a text out, and I'm not gonna say names again, but she knows I'm not lying, and if I have to, I will. You heard? I just don't want to do that, Virgo. I don't want to do that. You heard? Just keep it pushing, respectfully. But if I'm evil, so will you. You heard? So will you, because you're pushing something and putting something on me that's not true. What I'm saying is true. You know what I'm saying? I respected you and I left you alone. Just leave it alone. Yes, it was me. But I said that I was exposing Mano. They asked me with who? I'm not protecting you no more, son. I'm not. And that's that. You chose to disrespect me and lie on me and violate me like that. After I held that secret for you and let these people play with my kids, protecting your secret. Right? So just leave me alone. That's it. Just leave me alone. You've been in the bushes for weeks already, right? I seen you in the chat the other day. I didn't even say nothing. I left you alone. I'm not pushing nothing. I'm not out here. I could be out here posting that shit everywhere, going in mad different chats. I don't do that. I don't. My purpose, and you know why I said that on Keys' panel the other day, and shout out to Keys, because the night before, Matt did an interview with Mano, and I asked him to drop the link so I can come up there and ask him, and he said no. And then I asked him in the chat, and he did it. And then somebody, I believe it was Keisha. Keisha saw me write it in the chat, and she asked me, so I just said it. You didn't mind saying to me, you didn't mind telling me on Tay's panel that I molested my daughter, right? That's what you said on Tay's panel. For months after, because you was mad because I called you a drunk for blocking me. Why'd you block me? I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't say nothing to you. Months ago, but I act on my own accord. You heard? I told ya I'll wait 10 years if I have to. And if I feel like speaking about it in 10 years, then I'll speak about it in 10 years. You don't get to control when that goes. Fuck you thought. You know what? I could have even hit the link at Top Shot's joint when you had your husband up there and asked you about it then. Did I do that? No. No. Got you. I was just telling you. I don't want to do that to you, you heard? But I got the whole thread. That's one of my kids. I got the mouse right now on one of your voice notes. I don't know what it says, but I got that shit on a voice note. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not. But just chill. Because y'all here, because you're mad, because I'm not protecting your shit no more. Well, that's how I felt when you disrespected me and called me a fucking child molester. When you've been for months telling me that you knew that's a lie. Right? Chill, shorty, just chill. Chill. Because I can compose myself, you heard? I can compose myself. I don't even want to look at the chat because you just keep, you know what I'm saying? But just chill. Respectfully. Yo, Mac, where you at?
You can hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, I'm right here. You can't see me?
Nah, I see my picture. Oh yeah, I do see you. My bad.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh shit.
I wasn't on screen though. I was. Hold on. Let me make our shit equal.
But let me make this clear though. There is no time limit for playing with my kids, right? So, Mano, I'm just telling you, whenever I feel like it, it could be in 2 years, bro, and I feel like sending some shit overnight to your house, I'm gonna do that. If I feel like sending you're shorty a DM, I'm gonna do that. I'm just not gonna warn you about it. You heard? I know you want. I know right now. In the last few weeks, past and the next few weeks going forward, you're gonna be on point. I know this. I got lots of patience. You heard? Just to tell you that. You heard? Respectfully.
All right. I'm ready to move on from this part of the show. Right? I wanted to give Virgo some time to pull up and try to hopefully dead this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say nothing about her, but I am, like I just said, boy play with my family, you heard? Boy play with my family. He played with my family, you heard? He played with my kids. Pause.
Now you did ask for the link, and I declined to put the link up.
He played with my kids. Pause.
Hold up a second. So Virgo, again, what do y'all think about the interview with Rose Gold Records? But let me ask you something.
I think that should be fire, you heard?
Trades was here earlier and Swizzy was here earlier. Can I make the link available on public? No. Anybody want to pull up? Salute to TT. There's a lot of shit going on. You know, I feel like I'm behind in everything, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. The fucking shit show that follow me, it's crazy. Nah, man. Blackout said fake as fuck. What do you mean? I think he thinks you fake. Virgo said, I know Henny will forgive in due time. What that means? That sounds positive. That's dope.
Now, let me tell you, Virgo, again, you told me how much you love your son, right? Right? Had I been in that position, I wouldn't let nobody play with your son, you heard? I would have told whoever. I didn't ask you to go on a public platform. I asked, you know what I'm saying? You blew that shit off. You blew it off, and I still didn't say nothing to you. I acted mad cool with you, right? I didn't say nothing to you till the day you got on the panel and you called me a fucking rapo and you said that I did that. That's when I'm like, okay. All right, you got that.
Now, let me say this. Let me throw this out there for Mac Mean and the Mathrewski staff. When we open this link up, right? And Sky Swizzy back there, so I don't want Sky, my nigga, to think I'm talking about him specifically. But what happens sometimes is it gets into a yelling match and you try to out yell the guest, and then after a while, y'all know me. I'll press end. That's it. It's done. Matter of fact, I'll say end and fuck all this shit. I don't care about none of it anyway. Only thing it is gonna bring heat to me. But in the spirit of the Matuski Boys, and Henny is one of the co-founders next to me. You know what I'm saying? Lansky and fucking DBN. So we put, you know what I mean? Like, so you gotta respect the guests. And it's gonna be the same thing when I have you up. This is gonna be your time to do what you do. Everybody in the sector know me. You know, if you want a problem with me, just start a problem with me. But I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck who you is. I'll kick your ass right off the show as soon as you start trying to out yell me. Bye. Go chill with Ghostface Keisha. That's how I'm operating. You know what I'm saying? For all you motherfuckers that are scared to type and shit, man, God bless your soul. You know what I mean? If you're not typing because of that bitch right there, you're very smart because she will attack you. She will do exactly what she said that Eve is doing. You know what I'm saying? Eve ain't never attacked me for going to that bitch panel. She always question me anytime she see me over there. That's how she is. I ain't seen no attack though. Eve asked me playfully, and I'll be on go time. I'll be like, everybody get the fuck out of my way. Everybody. You know, I don't talk. I feel like this, right? when we looking at mental illness, when you have somebody that describes shit that they are. But like I'm saying, man, don't come up here with no shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, please behave. Right there. Now what's up, guys? You have a question?
Yo, what up? What up?
What up? What
Yo.
up? You got to your camera on though. He said.
No, I'm chill right now. I'm chill. Yo, I'm not even up. I'm not even up here like that up like too long. I just want to say one thing. This is all I gotta say. Yo, Hetty, this is all I gotta say. When you said she should have talked to the man, do blah 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 blah, right there you're saying, could you fight for me? You gotta just take that out of the whole equation.
Hold on.
There's no fighting for nobody.
No.
Everybody gets their turn. No fighting for nobody ever. There's no. If they pay you down, you pay down.
No.
All these
Listen,
stuff
Swizzy,
it's dirty, bro. Nobody's special here, bro. That's all I'm saying to you.
Nah,
They're gonna tear me up tomorrow. They're gonna tear me up tomorrow. You know what I gotta do? Accept it. If I don't like it, I turn my phone off. There's no, oh, I'm mad and I'm gonna do this now and I'm gonna say that. And I'm gonna use the pictures you sent me earlier. And because you didn't do this, they were talking about my family. But listen, you gotta understand, it's you. It's you gotta fight for you, bro. There's no
but you're not
at the end of the day, there's nobody.
You're
gonna fight it all. You're gonna get in. You're gonna be in the same situation 2 months from now because you're gonna think somebody is supposed to fight for you again. There's
ain't nobody
fighting.
Swizzy, for you.
Bro, that's why I stopped. I'm telling you, that's why I stopped fucking with you, because you always think people gotta fight for you. The only person that fighting for you is Freshie over here. You see Freshie, that nigga Freshie over here. He's the only nigga left fighting for you, bro. But we cool.
I'm froze now too.
I don't think you froze. I hear you.
Nah, I hear y'all.
Hey, yo, Swizzy, you got it all twisted. You got it all twisted. Now, let me talk, because I'm not going to talk where you... I'm not trying to argue with nobody, you heard? But you got it all twisted. What I'm saying, though, is if she's throwing a fit in the chat because she's saying I'm exposing it, right? If she didn't want it exposed, she should have never said nothing. And she did, right? And when this man was fucking with my family, and I still didn't say nothing. I said that again. I said that shit. I said I didn't. I asked you to, but when you said no, I left it alone, right? But then she violated me. She violated me after I didn't violate her. She violated me. And I was holding her secret. I didn't expose Mano for the longest because I was doing it on the strength of protecting her privacy. But then she wants to go on Tay's joint. Hold on, though. Then she wants to go on Tay's joint and disrespect me and my mother, you heard? And my daughter. Gloves is off, Sky Swizzy. You heard? And you didn't stop fucking with me. I stopped fucking with you. I did a live and you didn't pull up to my live. You told, hold on though, let me finish. Oh, yo, hold on, let me finish. I did a live. You didn't pull up. Hold on. Then Humble did a live. You saw me in the chat over there and you said, yo, Henny, I couldn't pull up to your live. Let's get up later. I said bet. Then I did another live and asked you to pull up, but you didn't pull up. So
And
that's
if a
it.
tree,
And
and
why?
if a tree,
And why?
and if
How'd
a
you
tree,
stop fucking
okay,
with
but
me?
hold on. We're right there. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, does it make a sound?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I don't know
what
what
I'm
you
trying to say.
said. I don't know what you said, nigga. So I'm trying to show you.
Exactly. So I
It's not
just
that
moved
important.
around.
It's not
I
that.
just moved
It's not that
around.
intense,
You didn't
bro.
see me come to you or nothing. So what are you talking about? That's why I quit
It's
fucking with
not
you.
that intense, honey. It's not that intense. That's what I'm trying to show you, bro.
I'm just saying to you, but you said, but I'm just addressing what you said.
Not that intense, man. What you and Virgo have and all
Obviously,
this stuff.
you're interested in it, right? If you came up here, though. No,
because I don't want you to violate her because
I
she
didn't.
was
I could
just
have violated
drinking
her. What
too
you mean
much.
you didn't want me?
She
And
sent
that's
you some pictures she shouldn't have sent you, and then you mad because she never defended you. Like that sounds crazy,
You see,
bro.
you're twisting it though. I never got mad. She didn't fucking because if I would have got mad, she didn't defend me. I would have been exposed to shit. I got mad when she violated me, my daughter, and my mother. You heard?
What life was that? Cause I didn't hear that live. What happened on that live?
What you mean? What live was that? It was this live what we just talked about. You heard? You had to rewind this shit.
Your mother?
Yeah, she violated my mother.
All right, man. That's all I had to say, anyways. And yo, good luck to you, man. Best of luck to you, man. This is the dirty section, man. You're gonna just fight for you gotta fight for your right.
Yeah, likewise. That's a fact. Likewise.
What it is, man. Good luck to you, though, bro.
You too, Brody.
All right.
Spec, yeah. Spec, yeah. Yeah, he passed away, bro. The day after Mother's Day. You heard? Spec, I appreciate that. I relate the message, you heard? Yeah, it's the meds. You're right, it's the meds.
Yo. My shit's frozen. What the fuck are they doing? Are they flagging me or something? If y'all can hear me, type ones in the chat. This shit here, man. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, I can see. I'm looking on my phone. I just see my avatar. I don't see me, and I see we both on both two.
What up?
You can hear me? Can you see my picture? I can hear Henny in the background.
I don't blame some people, you heard? I don't blame some people. Some people are just alcoholics, you heard? And they get drunk, and that's how they act, you heard? Respectfully. Respectfully.
So
this is why I keep people with mad respect, you heard? Because when shit happens, I'll be ready to go off the deep end. You heard? I do. Yo, Matt, can you hear? Where you go? right? Listen. See, Henny is sober, right? If Henny was a drinker, you best believe we'd be listening to mad voice notes right now. You know what I'm saying? But we're not because I'm sober. But in the morning, and I know she's drinking. It's probably what it's Saturday night. Shorty's drinking. You heard?
There we
so
go.
She's feeling herself, right? So I like to do shit like this.
Henny, can
in
you
the
hear me?
morning, when she wakes up, Henny might be live showing all these receipts. You heard?
No.
Because that's how much I don't give a fuck. It can be tonight. It can be tomorrow. It can be all the rest of May. You heard? I treat people with mad respect because that's what I expect in return. You heard? And when you're an unloyal friend and you disrespect my mother and my kids and myself,
Mind the Major Baltimore. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all press 1? If y'all can hear me. Can you hear me, Henny? I don't think you can hear me. Yo. They can hear me. I think when I refreshed it, it took it. Henny, tell him in the chat.
Yo, Mac, are you talking to me? Because I don't hear you at all.
Yes.
Hold on, man.
Yes. You got to refresh.
Yo, Mac, how come I don't hear you? I hear the music very low.
Shit like that.
Yeah, he gotta refresh. I didn't even know the music was on. I don't hear shit. Let me turn my shit up. I'm fucking up, man. My computer's been glitching, so the words is coming in and out. You know what I'm saying? No freaky.
Yo, I can hear you, but mad low. Mad low.
You can hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Okay. All right, we back. Man, okay, so I'm gonna move past that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we passed that shit. Like I said, I'm very quick to go down the rabbit hole and shit like that. But I just caught myself. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, Shorty's under the influence again, and she's just gonna keep going, and then I'm just gonna go berserk, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? So she's not really gonna catch tonight because she's under the influence. That's why I said maybe tomorrow. I'm not on this platform. On my other page, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll just do that tomorrow. You know? Depends how I feel.
Yeah, I might just be going into I might be going to overdrive, man. Check it out. Okay, so look, this shit just one shit. Okay. I'm gonna say some names, right? And I want you, if they happen to be a content creator, Henny, you let me know if you think that they can make it, you know what I'm saying, and they can do their thing, or do you think that they just need to fucking quit and stay in chat, right? Okay, first name, Riz Mullah.
I'm not gonna lie, I like his show. I like his show because I feel like he I like his show. I feel like he's not biased. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he puts it out there and shit like that, and you know, he gives people fair chances and shit like that. So I like his show. I feel like if he kept going, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he shouldn't start like I was looking forward to Mondays, you heard?
Okay, so now I agree. Some people I agree that I would say that there's something about everybody that okay, check it out. Let's get a little messy, right? And I feel like still sharp and still, no freaky, right? And if you're my brother, you should be able to, let's say we go into the club, right? And we on some fly Mathrewski shit, right? We Miami Vice, you know what I'm saying? And we go to the club, and then one of them other Mathrewski boys got something like on his face or something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell them. Some people won't tell them, dude.
You got a booger in your nose, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You got a booger in your nose. So So you know, still sharp and still. And so what I'm gonna ask you, what's the best thing you like about that person and the worst? But also, I'm really not asking like if you like them or not, right? I'm saying like on this part, I want to know: do you think that they can make it? And as a content creator, do you see them moving on to the next level, whatever that next level it is for them? And Spec is backstage. He wants to pull up.
No doubt. I feel like if if he did content, like, you know, obviously that messy shit won't get you nowhere, but like if he did content, I feel like he's not like he's got fucking some sense. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he did some content, he'd be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. I've seen people go live and shit like that and say shit like me. You know what I'm saying? I got no content. Hit the like button, right? That's what I do. I say that shit all the time. I don't do content.
But as a content creator, right? What's the best and the worst thing you think? What's the best and worst
of his shit?
Yeah. What's the best? What do you think is the best thing that he does, and what do you think is the worst thing he does?
We haven't really seen him do anything though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might know Grizz. I hear y'all say that y'all know Grizz for a long time and shit like that, but I just started seeing. I only seen like maybe 3 of his lives, so I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's not biased. I feel like he's not violent. He articulates himself well.
Okay, now look. Spec is backstage. He wants to ask you a question. You ready?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna let him up. Spec Sean.
Yo. Hand Rock, what up? Mac Mizzle. All right, so yo, quick question, right? You know what I'm saying? Damn, kind of hit me a little different because I just found out about the whole John thing. Because I'm like, shit, I was just talking to John while he was in the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he went in on Saturday, and then Monday when he went into his surgery to get his gallbladder removed, he got through that, but then they needed to go back in to put a stent in. I don't know what that means, but that's what his wife said. And when they put him back to sleep, he never recovered. He never woke up again.
Damn, that anesthesia is a motherfucker, man. That's but definitely send my deepest condolences to his family. You know what I'm saying? So that my question is in regards to that, right? Being that transpired, do you have any kind of resentment for even bringing John to YouTube and how everything transpired with you know, you guys got into a little feud in the public eye? Go ahead.
I addressed that shit already. I didn't bring him over here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else, another mutual person that we know, sent him the link to an interview that he did with you know, somebody I don't fuck with, and he seen what the interview was about, and he's like, wait, what? So he hit me. He went and subscribed to me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then he called out the other person, he called him out. Like, he had a relationship with this other person for longer than I know John. I know John since 1997. He had a friendship with the other person for many years before that. And he called the person out like, yo, nah, why are you co-signing that shit? You know R-Henny don't do that shit. R-Henny ain't never do no shit like that. And he quit. He ended his friendship with that person, and he subscribed to me. When I saw he subscribed to me, we have had a falling out in 2022. When he subscribed to me, I seen that I had a new subscriber. I seen it said John Davis. So I was like, John, you know what I'm saying? I seen the picture, the Raiders shit. And I'm like, so I went to Instagram and I unblocked him. And he called me, and then, you know what I'm saying? We picked up where we never left. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, we never left off.
Right.
The little feud that we had, we kind of we had squashed that shit way early in the game, but I told him because I didn't want you know, I went on KT's joint. KT did a live one day about me and John, and when I went up there, I told KT that me and John had squashed it already, and he was like, nah, Henny, don't say that shit on the panel. He's like, you're supposed to keep that shit going for the entertainment and the people, and then, you know, don't let people know and shit like that. So me and John was doing that shit behind the scenes, but I was having issues with him though, with his drinking and going up there and making an ass out of himself. He wasn't making an ass out of me. He was making an ass out of himself. So I was, you know what I'm saying? I was hitting him up behind the scenes, like, bro.
Yeah, Pardon me. I'm not. I mean, I'm not trying to get too deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously it's still fresh and it's a sensitive subject. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Again, if you have the time to, let his family know on behalf of the people that did know him for that short time, that we send our deepest condolences. He was definitely a cool dude, family man, very ambitious, and he will be missed. All right.
That's a fact. That's what I was saying. His family asked me not to say nothing for like I said, it happened the day after Mother's Day, but they hit me up today. As a matter of fact, they hit me up and said that I can't say something. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna do a tribute to him, but then I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Now take your time, brother. I'm a drop down. I'm not going to try to derail it. It's still fresh.
No doubt, Spec.
Everything.
Appreciate
You know what I'm saying?
I'll definitely let them know though. You heard?
All right, absolutely, man. Mac Misley, you already know.
Boat life, you heard?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Bless.
Appreciate that. Yeah, that's a fact. That's just crazy.
Yeah, I was looking for my red frame glasses, man, so I could. Man, Sky Swizzy. What's up? You got a question, Sky Swizzy?
Because he changed his name, right? And I'm looking in my, because I know, like, we were friends before he left, and I was watching his video. We kind of do the same job, like me and John was talking before he went for the surgery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his name is Ghost Dog.
Yeah, he changed his name. It's what is it called?
Ghost Dog.
Because bro was cool, man. Like, I don't, when you talk about, like, I don't know when he was, like, really out of it. I think he was having a good time, probably. I don't know. You probably know him more than I do. You know what I'm saying, Henny?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Hey, so back to the dirt. That's R-Henny, that's pretty deep. Your real life is on YouTube and it's not looking good.
Hit the link, 40. Let's talk about it. You heard? That's what this is for. Let's talk about it. Whatever you want to ask me, come up here and ask me.
The link is Penn. You don't know him, groupie.
So Henny, where does that place you though? Like, you are Mathrewski Boyz, right? I know you one of the Matuski Boys, but you see what's going on with Ghostface Keisha. Where does that put you?
What you mean?
Like, how you
I fuck with Keisha. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Keisha and I fuck with Mac. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not.
You know what's so crazy? I'm speaking of that, not to jump, but because I don't want to forget. It's weird. Like she could say my name all day, but she saying this the Matuski Boyz. Everybody else that's Matuski Boyz, she supposedly fuck with them. So she not. I mean, you could troll me and troll me and just say Mac name. You don't gotta say Matuski. There's no reason for her to be saying what she's saying. It's all because
I also understand the art of war, though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with both of y'all. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with both of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And let me throw the disclaimer out for people that don't know. And I know, I'm pretty sure Scott Swizzy knows very well. Everybody that I fuck with, because listen, anybody could be a Mathrewski Boyz. What the fuck is Mathrewski Boyz? This is some shit we made up. Me and him playing, and we just made the shit up. Like they keep on, they all on Mathrewski. You know what? We the Mathrewski Boyz now. Now, just like that. Now you know what's so crazy? Am I lying, Henny?
No, but you know what I gotta add to that? You know what I gotta add to that?
Hold up. Henny, am I lying? Did we not just say, you know what? We the Mathrewski Boyz now. A brand you can trust. I said a brand you can trust. He said, no, it's a brand you can trust. I said,
but it wasn't directed on none of the beef that's going on. It's just It's just
You know something we want to do.
Some bullshit. Just some
always,
bullshit. Like Glico. What the fuck is Glico? You know what I'm saying?
Because I know they will talk about it. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
We was trolling. Listen, I'm trying to listen to me, right? We was trolling. We was on the phone trolling. I swear to God.
Remember Glico? Remember niggas was like, what the fuck is Glico? They was looking in the dictionary, they was Googling it. They're looking for Glico. But want me show you up on that is like, yo, these niggas is fighting for the dirty sector.
Hold up. So we just
I want to talk about the dirty sector.
Hold up. We said, let's just do it. And then now, all they could do is talk about us. Let's just do it. Now, these people named, hold on. These people been out here for forever and a day trying to get their names out there. But go type up Mathrewski Boyz, and the only thing you're going to see is us.
That's what I'm saying. But at the time, though, it wasn't the beefs that are going on now. Those beefs wasn't going on.
Hold up. Any name
like recently
is at the top of that. Now, when you come out of my crew, right? You know, like I said, Scott, people on my side, they go wherever they want. You're gonna see my people all over. And I don't let me say this, right? Let me just throw this. I don't ever want none of my people not to fuck with somebody because of me. You want to know why? Because if I take a side, right, this is what happens. When I take a side and then when y'all niggas make up tomorrow and suck each other dick again, right?
Or
that, yeah. You know what I'm saying? When they
hold
on, Henny. When you suck in each other's dick and y'all niggas make up later on, right? I don't want you niggas to go back and say, well, Mac Mean told me this, or Mac Mean told me this. So my people, like Henny, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna name drop the rest of my people. Y'all know who it is. They can fuck with whoever they want. People will see what they want, and it's not my duty to demonize nobody. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm talking about my ops. They can say whatever they want, and anybody can go over there and watch because none of my people gonna stop me from talking. You know, you think that niggas ain't kicking my back in right now because I'm interviewing Henny? I know what I'm doing. You think I don't know that niggas kicking my back in when I'm interviewing Mano? I know what I'm doing. But guess what? When Mano this interview, I'd rather go back with the respect, even though me and 10 is cool and I fuck with 10. I don't know Mano. You know what I'm saying? I know Mano from YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? And just like I met 10 toes down from YouTube, but I've had more interaction with 10 than Mano, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But Mano has always respected and showed my show love. That's why I didn't want to come up here and be talking about it, but it's inevitable that certain things is going to be touched on, no freaky, right? So I would respect. You know what I'm saying? They end that shit right now. But I'm gonna just tell you this: my reasoning for why I don't move on other people's accord. You disrespect my guests, and you know what I'm saying? Like if I say that, you know, let's just say for instance, right? If I tell my guests, yo, listen, I'm not letting nobody up on the joint, and then I let a motherfucker up. Now I'm no longer a brand you could trust. I'm a fucking brand that's just like the rest of these niggas that do anything for a couple of views. And he's backstage, but I don't know where my mouse is at. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta give me a second. Right?
Yo.
So that's why. So nobody. I'm gonna repeat. Let me hold on for a second, bro. Let me just, because this is really serious. I need people here. So I'm gonna mute both of y'all real quick. None of my people, right? That's a distraction for what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. We're not going to distract what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So my people, go wherever you want. Get your wrenches. Do your thing. I trust it. You niggas, sometimes you niggas is like, you know, you niggas is like hurt females or something. You don't want to let your girl go out with her friends and all that. You want to check the phone. Hey, yo, Payne, get the fuck from backstage, nigga. What are you doing, nigga? Look at this bird.
Hey, yo, when you
shut up, bird. Look at him. Hey, Swizzy,
he's still talking probably right now.
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna play ping pong with him. I'm Swizzy. Hold on, Swizzy. Don't go nowhere.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope, you can't come on the show without showing your face, man.
Yo, that's gonna fuck up my audio, son.
Yeah, but he can't get on the show unless he shows face. Because Only reason Sky the face is not showing is because his fucking camera is old school. That's why no avatar is popping up at all. If you look at Sky shit, no avatar is there. He has an avatar. That means that he can get off his camera. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Show us your ass, boy. Show us your funky ass.
Nah, I don't want to see his ass.
Look at this guy. Go ahead, Payne. You here? Talk.
He's gonna poem bomb you, son.
I don't care. Go ahead. What? Let him try. Go ahead, Payne.
He's probably talking. His audio is probably fucked up.
Yeah, that old ass fucking phone. Get rid of that phone, bro. You fucking puto. Yo, puto. Talk. Here. Look at Payne. Payne crazy. He's so crazy. Who you think is crazier? Him or this one? They both crazy, right? Oh, crazy ass niggas. Yo, Payne, what's up, man? Yo, hey, yo, what's wrong with your mic, man? He's here. He on stage. Up, he gone. That fucking gas station phone you got, nigga. Get up out of here. What up, Swizzy? This nigga is crazy. Why would he
whack his hell?
Why would he let us embarrass us? Why would he embarrass himself like that, man? This nigga is crazy.
Man, nigga on some madness.
See,
did he still got that motorbike, yo? I haven't seen a motorbike in a minute, yo.
The nerve of that cum drinker. Anyway, fuck that nigga. But look, check it out. Sage. You think he can make it?
I feel like Sage knows how to. I feel like he knows how to run the computer. You know what I'm saying? Do all that shit. That what is it? OBS shit. Yeah. He articulates himself good. He's funny and shit like that. I feel like he can. That's a fact.
Now that's Sage that just pulled up.
Yo, Henny. Hey, Matt, what up, Matt?
Not Sage. He said Trace.
Yo, Henny, what up?
He said Trace. He said Trace, honey. He said Trace.
No, he didn't. Hey, yeah. Mac, are you talking?
Yeah, that's Big Trace. Oh, that's
man. I'm just fucking up my audio. People, every time somebody comes up and down,
I can hear you.
We all can hear you.
We can't. Yo, Henny went up.
No, I came up here to say something real quick, Mac. Hey, yo, y'all saw that nigga John died?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Oh, damn.
Yeah, John passed away, man.
Oh, man.
I see the John for real, bro.
Oh, wow. Damn. No, that's all I wanted.
I kind of was waiting for him to come back and say something, you know. I was actually I watched when he went into the surgery, and I was waiting for him to update that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was like. I got real close with John at one point because John had the same job as me. John telling me something. I'm like, what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your loss, Henny, man. You know what I'm saying? I just really want to come up here and holler at you about that, man, because I didn't think I was hearing that right, but I guess I was. You feel me? But I'm back in the chat, man. Matt, you already know, man. Salute, man. Mathrewski Boyz, man. Y'all stay up, man.
Trey, easy. Appreciate you.
Jesus Christ. Okay, man. Okay, listen. We're gonna have to start telling people to go back. You know what I'm saying? Simba's up in this joint. Simba, good night, y'all. Shaking my hat off. This fun to be an ongoing thing. Yeah, we kind of passed that. Yeah, it's gonna be an ongoing thing though. You hit that shit, Meanie from Cabrini. Okay, check it out. Sky Swizzy, any more questions? Because I'm gonna finish name dropping. We might have to do a part.
I was gonna say something, but it can't be that important. So you know what? Nah, man, it's a great life, man. Y'all keep cooking. Do what you gotta do, and it is what it is, man. I think it just only thing I really could say is like, man, Henny, you know you good, man. You don't gotta worry about.
I'm not tripping. Yeah, I'm not tripping. You heard? I'm not tripping. I know how to catch.
Man, it's not that serious, man. It's just the internet, man.
That's a fact.
Henny, we're gonna call this part one because you pretty much smoked the fuck out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got 3 papers left with shit. We'll be here for 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Hey, yo, I got a whole section, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Remind me in the chat. Do you understand? Because I got so many parts.
Man, you know you good, man. You don't gotta worry about it. Yeah, I'm not tripping. Yeah, I'm not tripping. Yeah, man. Fuck that shit, man. It's just the internet, man.
Yo.
Hey, Henny, we're gonna call this part 1 because you pretty much smoked the fuck out of this shit.
Yo, why do I hear this?
And I got 3 papers left with shit. We'll be here for 6.
It's this nigga Sky Swizzy.
Oh, I'm like, what's going on? Is my phone fucking up?
Salute to Sky Swizzy for pulling up. I gotta get ready. End this shit, man. I didn't know it was gonna get this messy. I knew it was gonna turn on 5, but this is part 1. You know what I'm saying? I guess we got set up for part 2, and I can get to these other questions to other people. I got a shitload of fuck, man.
No doubt, we could do that.
I'm gonna just say this, right? Jesus, I can't personalize anything. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna tag me no matter what. But I'm gonna try to Alfie, what's good? I'm gonna try to keep my opinion out of it. So right now, I'm gonna just shout out the chat and pay attention to chat and see if they say anything any last thing they want to say, like questions or whatever. Man.
Shit. I'm gonna say this though. You know what I'm saying? When you asked me, I already knew that I was gonna speak on behind the bar situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I know. I think
you know what I'm saying. Regardless of whatever, people were gonna judge me. There's gonna be people in the chat. I already knew this. You know what I'm saying. So to me, I came in here already knowing this shit. So nobody's saying nothing to me that's hurt my feelings or I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't mean nothing personal towards nobody. I'm just saying though.
I'm glad it didn't go messy to a point where it got a little messy, but I'm glad it didn't get more messy.
Everybody fights their war the way they fight it. I fight mine the way I fight mine. You heard? I'm patient. I do shit when I want to. I move on my own accord all the time. You know what I'm saying? Again, I treat everybody with the utmost respect. If I fuck with you and you violate me and we have a report, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. A lot of you I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think, some of these people have conversations with me behind the scenes, like while this shit was going on from last year. You can ask these people how I am when I talk to them. I don't lose sleep about this shit. Yeah.
Let me one quick second. And let me remind y'all, I don't give permission to use my audio. I am covered by ASCAP. Y'all don't want to just go look up MacMean Publishing, right? Also, my content, do not use it. All right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? My bad, Henny.
Yo, 48. You know what I'm saying? But you're in the chat on the troll name. You know what I'm saying? You won't hit the link. But you talking about somebody else's real life? You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on. I can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing about what's been brought out to the YouTube. The shit I got to deal with. But I might get in a chat and I might jump on a panel and respond to somebody. But you can ask these people that talk to me behind the scenes. I don't dwell on that shit.
Hold up. Hey, yo, put that on your mother's Toto. He said that you talk for 2 hours without sipping water. One day
That's a fact.
He was born for this.
You know what I'm saying? I keep living my life. You know what I'm saying? I keep living my life. I don't lose no sleep. I don't lose nothing. Nothing. You heard? Again, the internet didn't cause no issue between me and my daughter and my son. You know what I'm saying? It didn't. I already had these issues before the internet. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all don't know me. Some of y'all just know what I say to you in the chat and shit like that. Y'all don't know me. I don't lose any sleep. You know what I'm saying? I don't do a lot of that shit.
Henny, they don't know you.
I want to get disrespectful too. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know you. They don't know you. Gotta say, you don't know me respectfully. You don't know
me respectfully. You don't know me. You heard? And let me say this. Somebody said in the chat that after this, nobody's gonna hit me up. And my phone's on do not disturb. when I muted my shit a minute ago, I went and took a piss, and I came and I checked my shit, right? Respectfully, I got 5 messages. Respectfully.
I got about 50. I got about 50.
They know I'm on live though. You heard?
Now listen, y'all want to do reactions and shit like that? Do your reactions, but if you ask me nice, even my ops, if you say, Matt, can I use your content? I'm gonna say yeah. If I hear my motherfucking content, which is already registered as we speak with Distro Kid, because everything that I do is okay. Don't play with me. All right, you don't believe me? Go ask Jersey J and Latin Pain and the rest of them funky ass niggas. Keep it gutly.
Keep it gully, Theo. Shout out to Theo Solo, you heard?
Not Theo Fernando.
Theo Fernando and Solo, you heard? Both of them.
Theo Fernando touched it on Latin Pain.
And you know, hey yo, you know if I'm not mistaken, that's Warpath's uncle, I believe that violated him, you heard? Respectfully. I don't mean to laugh at that situation, but I'm saying though, like I'm not lying about that shit.
Yo. So how you feel? What if you had
about Warpath being the Spanish fucking Hassan Campbell? I don't do nothing.
Yo, bro, what that you know, like you got a lot against son daughters.
Huh?
Yeah, Warpath got a son daughter. You got something against that?
No, absolutely. Listen, rest in peace to my cousin Jason. You know what I'm saying? He passed away in 2007, and he left behind a son. And a few years ago, you know what I'm saying? He did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's none of my business. Whatever people do behind closed doors is none of my business. You heard? I don't judge nobody on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I say I'm a heterosexual man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not speaking about him, but as long as they respect me and mine, then you know what I'm saying, dude, that's your business.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Before we get some final thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the sisters. 1609.
Yo. Hey yo, my wrist rocky, get down, I spin around like a disc jockey. I'm in town with a big hockey, I'm still killing shit with a pistol, my chick got me. I put him in the dish like Mitchell, fit properly. I'm pissed, these niggas ain't shit, it's real rocky. Running.
Your birthday, 1609.
I need help.
What kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart. Because my heart is so big. People betray me, and I keep forgiving them. How stupid would I be to do that? This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me.
Hemorrhoids. They burn.
Wait. Latin Pain just pulled up. You know what? You so embarrassing, bro. You so fucking embarrassing. Oh, there goes Swizzy. You embarrassing.
Yo. You know what I wanted to say? This is what I wanted to say.
In rap fashion. And salute to Mac Mean. True stories, because he played the...
Niggas was talking about the dirty sector, right? And I was like, nobody gave a fuck when Hassan Campbell was saying the dirty sector. Niggas don't get no money there. These niggas don't give no donations. These niggas don't... Everybody fit tight and nobody said nothing. It's not until Fat Joe said, fuck the niggas in the dirty sector. They was talking shit about my mother. That's when niggas activated and been like, oh, fuck, now I gotta put my cape on because I'm who he's talking about. I'm fucking dirty sector. I've been here all the time. Man, listen, if you've been here all the time, you never had fucking bus fare. You was eating fucking oodles and noodles, nigga. If you was here all the time, that's the shit you was doing. Niggas don't need to fucking claim that shit.
All right.
I don't give a fuck who claimed it, coined it, grandfathered it in. The dirty sector, man, get the fuck out of there. Man, we was here doing whatever. I know Matt Me from the dirty sector when Matt Me had hats on the wall, bro.
Mm-hmm. When we used to be on, everybody used to be on camera. So when I tell them that,
2013.
Hello, Henny. You know what I'm saying? Any last words, bro?
Yo, appreciate you having me up here. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. Again, you see, I didn't really come over here on some wild shit and shit like that. Not in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? But you did ask me in the very beginning if I like the messiness, you know what I'm saying? And I told you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody pulling up, and yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna play a couple commercials. Salute, Henny. Or Mathrewski Boyz. All right, that's enough for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for pulling up. Hit the like button on the way out the door. You know what I'm saying? On Monday, we have King Troll. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say, Henny?
Nah, that's it. I'm out. I'm about to be out.
Slow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we do have that type of shit going on, right? Now, look, I'm not going to ruin my man's interview. I'm going to edit this part out, right? Because I think I'm going to chop it down to 3 hours exactly, give it to the sector. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Monday, King Troll, the messiness, 1609. Oh, shit. Good name for him. I made a mistake, but I said 6609. 66609. Oh, shit. That's crazy, bro. 66609. Motherfuckers a demon, low-key. That was it. 1609. You know what? 1609 was the nigga that did a deep dive into Mac Mean channel a while ago. Gave me my props, though. You know what I'm saying? He didn't troll at all. He was a very honest dude. This is why I like to tell people shit, the truth when I'm close to death. Or I think I'm dying. Yeah, you think, nigga, bitch, nigga. Oh my God, I done knocked them all out the park. Hey, man, you faggot. Ooh, you got AIDS. Your mother gonna die. Oh my God. Let me go to it so y'all can hear what it sounded like to me earlier, right? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do that on my show tomorrow. I was gonna do it tonight. You know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers on our dick wondering why we call ourselves fucking Mathrewski Boyz. Why not? Y'all on the dick. You heard? And then they say we zesty. How we zesty? How come you say that we zesty? Oh, so when this nigga right here was talking about, oh, he's a rapist and all that, you know what I'm saying? Now his daughter tells me that he's a zesty nigga, that he was up north doing the unspeakable with the unspeakable gender. You know what I'm saying? Salute to man Hoffa. All right. Yeah, man, I remember this day, man. So, free my nigga Frosty, though. Yeah, free my little nigga Frosty, man. All right, when do you gangsters retire? And gangster bitches, too, you know what I'm saying? Brought out here talking crazy, man, you know what I'm saying? She tells on herself, too. Why do you mention your people, like, when you want to get at me, why do you mention the people that you want? Look, this is some old school dumb shit, right? First season for Mac Mean, you know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up. Oh, said he'll take it easy.
Not your birthday, Mac. You know what I'm saying? It is not your birthday, sir. You tripping. All right, enjoy the commercials, man. Thank y'all for pulling up.
My lobby different. I'm Michael Jordan, I'm Scottie Pippen. Yeah, I might be scoring, but I'm from New York, so my lobby different. Got a pot to pissin'. They talking shit, but nobody listen. Better mind your business. Gotta caution niggas for the bodies dripping. Put it up, hit the bike scene. Pulling up with the strike team. Junkie chicks at the block is hot, so I hooked up with the ice cream. Niggas act like they love the cops. Vampire on the night scene. All my love came from the kitchen. I was cooking up all them pipe dreams. I'm the nigga that made that act.
Like, let me just tell you something. Like Latin Pain, goofy, dumbass, you fucking dirty bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, what gives you the fucking right? What gives you the fucking gallbladder? Right? What gives you the gallbladder to think that you can fucking talk about Cuban Link or anybody that's like that in that caliber? You don't have the right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man, you don't have the fucking right. And some of y'all don't have the right to be telling me what the fuck I do with other people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna mess. Shit like that. I'm not gonna miss the opportunity to slap you motherfuckers around. But when they don't service me, I'm not gonna go there. You feel me? Like the shit I got is headshots. I don't play, man. I keep telling y'all go the other way. Let me do what I'm doing, man. Let me do my thing. It's the Gong Show. Okay? All right, you want to get gonged on? You want to lose? You know what I mean? Let's go. You already chose your poison, so now I'm gonna give it to you. That's it. All right. And were you trying to make this false image up and shit, and like you winning something? All right. You at the base camp. You at base camp planning your expedition, man. That fucking whatever you looking for, niggas already achieved that in real life. You know what I'm saying? Niggas have real wealth, which is peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. You heard? That's real wealth. You're not happy. You are a sad soul. See, listen, let me tell you something, right? This is the type of teaching you can't, you know, you can't get this in school. You can't get this shit in school. It just doesn't happen. Oh my God. Yo, you are so broken, man. Some of y'all are so broken, man. And then you know what's so crazy? You talk to yourself like you really like think, you know what I'm saying? That you could listen, understand me. One thing that I have is freedom. See, y'all could talk like even like you could critique my show, you could critique my successes, whatever. You could critique me, whatever. But I still live in my truth. They know what I look like. You the one that got a problem. Not me. You call that roasting, yelling all night? Yo, bro, yo, nigga, and yo, nigga, you ain't your girl did this, and your girl, and your girl, and you, you know what I'm saying? Just yelling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I got the loudest mic in the business. You know what I'm saying? For instance, right? Oh, let me fix my mic. Shit like that. Oh, see when I do that, and I just sit back here. She understand. If I tell you the rest of the secrets, man, you're going to be mad at me. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. All right, so I'm going to tell y'all, good night. I do have the energy for this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to destroy another 2-3 minutes on that, all right? Y'all be safe. Do what you do, you know what I'm saying? When y'all do your reactions, be respectful. You feel me? You can say whatever you want to say about me, but you can't be like Latin Pain. You can't be, talking, using pictures of my child. If you do that, that'll get you got in real life. And when other shit happens to you, don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. Remember, my kids got a mama. Use my kids. Listen. I'm gonna give a fuck what they do with you after that. I'm telling you. What link? Drop whatever you want. Link whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You bust a move, I bust a move. That's how I go. I don't get stuck on people. I don't give people my fucking energy all the time. You know what I mean? I'm not with all that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Just giving people all that energy and shit. Yo, bro, why you keep trying to eat my crackers? This bitch will do anything to get on camera. Come here. Come here. I wish you would just go about your business, shorty. So what is this? Trinity, the story of the locks. Who wrote this story? You want to come up and explain that? I think it's. Look at that. This bitch is crazy. Yeah. Go. Yeah, go over there and eat it. All right, let me play my music. My bad, y'all. Y'all enjoy the night. Enjoy the sector. I'll be outside. You heard me? I will be outside. All right, let me refresh this real quick. All right, I'm gonna be on mute.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that. They gave me pain. I'm a hood criminal mixing the good chemicals, fixing it. Fuck around and I'ma send them niggas where you kicking it. When I'm like, Jesus, nigga. Everything I do it for you. It's one for me though.
So what's going on, man? I'm hearing things, man. Put your hands down, man.
Put your fucking hands down.
Everything ain't all right, man?
I ain't eating.
You ain't eating? What you mean you ain't eating? You ain't making this paper, man? Everybody eats, B.
Man, fuck
Don't look
this
me in my
nigga,
motherfucking face like that, man. Look away.
Fuck this nigga. Turn around, matter of fact. Fuck this nigga, B. Turn around, move up. Stay still, motherfucker.
I'm a hood criminal mixing them good chemicals, fixing it. Fuck around and I'ma send niggas the way you can. Where they at? When I touch down, it's uptown, uptown. When I touch down, it's up. I'm a hood criminal mixing them good chemicals, fixing it. Fuck around and I'ma send niggas the way you kicking it. When I touch down, it's uptown, uptown. When I touch down, it's niggas don't know Mac. I'll snap, fuck or blow back. Hold that old ass cat, I'm a throwback. Let's go, Mac. Yeah, I rob niggas and sold crack. So what? Fuck 'em. I started eating before rap. Good criminal mixing the good chemicals, fixing it. Fuck around and I'ma send niggas the way you kicking it. When I touch down, it's uptown. Everybody eat. The G-Shocks turn to bust downs. I bust rounds. Broke ass ops, they on the bus now. What? How? Go ask Ock, they gotta duck down. Bitch, what? Throw that box. I'm tryna fuck now. Pal, you know that bop, yeah, running back that straight drop, nigga, we call it bass. I'm at the ship dock with big Glock triggers, stay out my face. My bitch got my back, y'all tripping, I ain't the same. I'm the big black blood clot shot to my name is Wayne. You going too far now, Biggs. I break your brain, I had a body snatcher at your ass. I ain't taking chains. Raised in the Bronx, it was hard, but I stayed the same. It's all raised to my guard and the charges that gave me pain. I'm a hood criminal mixing them good chemicals, fixing it. Fuck around and I'ma send them niggas where you kicking it. When I touch down, it's uptown, uptown. When I touch down, it's up. Hood criminal mixing them good chemicals, fixing it. Fuck around and I'ma send them niggas where you kicking it. When I touch down, it's uptown, uptown. When I touch down, it's up, it's up.